How can I pin your comment right there? Hey, Brooklyn.
What up, girl?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yes, it has been.
How you been?
I'm blessed.
Good. What's been going on?
Oh, I can hear it's like you can hear the echo. I don't know why it
Is there
sounds
an
like
echo? Hey, Shay. Welcome.
Hey, Shay Shay. Shay Shay in the building.
Yes, early. It's been a while. I
I
haven't been
know.
on in a while. Thank you. I've been having some stuff. YouTube been having me, what they call it, in the chokehold. They have me in my feelings.
You
Okay,
back.
Shay, drive safe now. That's right. Just listen. We want you to be safe. Safety first. She says she driving.
Oh, she driving. Be
Hmm.
safe, mama.
Right. I appreciate you coming on here with me, Brooklyn.
Of course. I can hear the echo though.
Um, let's see.
You hear it?
No, I'm not hearing nothing on my end. What about you, Shay? You hear an echo too? Maybe I might have to leave and come back in.
I hear it on my end a lot. Let me see if it's still going.
You got another browser open or something?
Oh shit, probably. Hold on. See, I gotta get used to this stuff. Hold on. Oops. No, let me see.
Shay says she don't hear she don't hear an echo.
All right, hold on. Okay,
Can
let
you
me
still
see.
hear it? You still hear it?
No, we good. That was
Oh,
my
okay,
end. Yeah,
good.
I had like 5 or 10 stuff open.
Oh, that's probably why one of them was probably an old window.
Okay, we good.
Yes, I wanted to just come on here and chat, catch up with y'all. let y'all know what's been going on with me and talk about all the trending stuff that's been going on these YouTube streets, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was telling you, but the others don't know. Shay and them don't know. YouTube demonetized my channel, Shay. So that's why I've
Mm-hmm.
been like in my feelings, not posting. I was discouraged for a bit, but I digress. I was
Yes,
upset.
that messed
Brooklyn
up.
had to talk me down off the ledge. I was upset.
Yeah.
So now it's like I'm almost starting over. I wasn't even getting paid yet, and when they're about to start paying me, they demonetized me over certain content that I was posting and talking about. Y'all already know. I don't need to say. So
They doing that a lot to people. I've heard, somebody else said the same stuff that they, you know what I mean? And I think it's wrong. I think if they're gonna do stuff, put it in your rule book in the
right,
beginning. Don't just start changing stuff
right,
around.
right.
Put it in the beginning. Let us know in the beginning. Not when we're about, like, you was about to get your paid. And then
Mhm.
they just go do. Come on now. That's to me, that was that. When you told me that, I
Mhm.
was like, whoa, wait a minute, what? And now what happened now? Come on. That's just a
Yeah.
little too over the edge for that.
And now it's like you got to
Come
start.
on.
When I say start
Crazy.
over, when I went to check
Mm-mm.
my emails, they sent me an email on the
It's
10th because
crazy.
my 30 days was over. So so I can go back and apply again for the AdSense program. Now they said I got to get 2,000 more watch
But
hours.
insane.
So
That
it's like
or
I'm starting over.
right. And that's not cool. We all came here to be, to try to do the best we can. Some of us want to be,
Mhm.
some of us is really taking it serious. We want to be successful at this,
Right.
and some just wants to put it, do a little, not, just a thing on
Mhm.
this, you know what I mean? But we really, some of us, like me, you, Miss V and other people really are taking this really serious.
Mhm.
So if they want to do their little rule book shit, put it in there in the beginning, god darn
Right. Like
it.
tell
Don't
you
be
what you
playing with
can't
us.
talk about and what you could talk about, because to tell me that I can talk about whatever I want to talk about, but then you don't like what
Shit.
I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, come on now. What the hell? It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy. But you got this. You
Yeah.
got this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let them get me
You got
down no
this.
more. I'm over it.
You got this.
Everything happens for a reason, so I'm gonna take it as a learning lesson and move on. But I've been seeing trending. They've been talking about Shanquella.
Mm.
I dropped
Ooh.
Shanquella Robinson. I dropped a video a while back. I haven't dropped the most recent video about it because
This
um
thing feels like it's low.
when they was talking about they're not pressing charges. The FBI, the feds decided to not pursue and
Right.
prosecute the Cabo Six or whatever. And now everybody's thinking that there's gonna be no justice for Shanquella. I disagree. I just think that although the Fed said that they're not gonna pursue charges, that just means they're not pursuing. They don't see a case where it involves the FBI. You know what I'm saying? I think that the regular police, detectives or whatever, is still gonna prosecute. It's just gonna take time, and we just gonna have to be patient. That's just in my opinion.
And you know what? That makes a lot of sense too, what you just said. Because, I thought the same thing. I was like, what? They're not gonna press charges. How is that? But then listening to it's like the FBI is not gonna touch it.
Yeah, because it wasn't like she was kidnapped and taken
Right.
someplace, out of state, and this happened to her. I think that's where the misunderstanding in the legal system of everybody going, why is the feds not taking this case? Why are they not doing nothing? Well, they're
Right.
not doing nothing because it's not their case. You
It's
get what I'm
not a
saying? It's not a
federal.
case that they need to be involved in. I mean, it's a serious case, but it's not a federal case. You know, I mean, we all want justice for Shanquella, of course, you know, and her family.
I'm
But
wondering.
this whole thing is starting to look like I don't know, because you see their lawyer, Sue Ann, what's her name? Sue Ann Robinson. You know
TV
she was on Ready to Love, right?
TV personality.
Yeah, she was on
looking for
season
some
7, Ready to Love,
love.
child.
She was looking for some love.
I said, wait a minute. I watched that, and then when I saw an interview she did. Wait, let me share my screen. Hold on. I saw an interview she did. Let me stop this one. And here it is. And
was she eliminated off the show? Did she not?
No, she went to she had her her moment. Look at her. Look how she dressed, child. Look at her.
That's her?
Yeah, that's her.
Okay. I didn't see the show yet.
Oh, they done. It's finished now. They done had their reunion and everything.
All right, y'all. This is Nikki Says You Only Live Once with MIA Soul, and we are at the actual season 7 premiere of Ready to Love Miami. Yes, I'm here with the gorgeous Sue Ann. But girl, first of all, I peeped your outfit like way back over there. So can we do a 360?
Intrigue, Boca Raton Mall, Boca Town Center.
Yes. Very Miami chic. I have a whole bunch of questions, but I did have a whole bunch on our show on Wednesday that just passed. So when did you know you were ready to find love?
I definitely, when I got my freedom papers for my divorce, I was ready.
Yes. Yeah. So while you were going through the process, you was like, no, I'm going to stay single. I'm going to wait till the ink is dry. And that was it.
Because definitely as a woman, it's a little bit different to date when you're going through a divorce. So I definitely waited till the ink was completely dry.
Is it a double standard for that?
Yeah, there's absolutely a double standard. If a guy says I'm going through a divorce, then that almost makes it more.
Or can you see her nipples off the side of that dress? You get what I'm saying? She know what she doing. You see when she turned to the side?
You know what I'm sitting here thinking?
Yeah. So what kind of man are you looking for?
You know, someone with a strong back and a strong mind.
Okay. Strong back and strong mind. Okay. So are you into like the whole zodiac sign and compatibility, all of that stuff?
Yeah, a little something. I have the CoStar app on my phone.
We spoke about that. What should we look forward to for this season?
I think this season is definitely going to have drama. Obviously, the format is that we're dating the same people and talking to each other, and we're getting to know each other as the women and the men. So it's just a hodgepodge of just drama and fun.
Is Miami hard to find love? Do you think it's hard?
I feel like Miami is just a place where everybody's so success focused that it's hard to just take away from your career and focus on that. So that's why I took the opportunity to be on the show, because I was like, let me take the time, take a step back and focus on some love.
All right. So wait, can you tell us, did you find love on Ready to Love?
You got to tune in to find out.
All right. Tonight is a
Did she find love?
Well, the answer to that is no. She didn't.
Who got her on? You know what I'm sitting here thinking, right? She works with what's his name?
Ben. What's his name? Ben
Crump.
Ben Crump. Yeah.
Did he get her on?
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it. It concerns me a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Did he get her
like
on
what's
show?
going on now with Shanquella case? Was this just, you know, what was this just a distraction for us, or like what's going on? Because to be honest with you, this is just my opinion. I just feel like it just seems like the dad is the only one that's more focused on getting justice for his daughter. You know what I'm saying? I don't even talk about him no more. But I did see an interview he did, the father, at the cemetery. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. And it was sad. It broke my heart because it just seems like he's the only one that's really, really fighting for justice for his daughter. I don't know what's going on now with the with mom, with her and with what's her name with the daughter, Quilla and the
them.
mother. I don't know what's going on with that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that allegedly the Cabo 6, two of them were supposed to get caught out there, and according to North Carolina Beats.
Now, as I was eating my crab legs last night, right?
Right.
I saw Martin, a young guy named Martin, and I want to show y'all what he had to say too. Go ahead and do your thing.
No, go ahead. Let's talk about what I could save this.
Martin said it wasn't about getting justice for Shanquella that people was thinking. It was about something else. They had a run-in. It was a fight between them. Like, people are thinking that, it's finally getting street justice for Shanquella, but it's not like that. Can't hear you. I'm gonna show you the video.
Him. I think so too, because
yeah.
Let
me show you what he said.
What I saw, and I saw the fight. I saw the video. I seen some trannies fighting. I just seen a big fight. I can't tell you if that was two of the Cabo 6 or not, because hi Kathy B.
Hey Kathy. Hey,
you can't see with everything that's going on.
Let's see if I can find him. Oh, wait a minute.
With everything that's going on in the video, you can't tell.
Yeah, you can't. That's the only thing. Okay, here he go, right here.
All right, let me.
Because his friend spoke out.
I thought you said that you were serious about growing on Instagram. Then how come you haven't gotten into my free Instagram?
I'm sure he won't mind if I play this.
So recently, one of the girls that was in the fight had spoken out on YouTube, and today I'm going to give you the short version of that so you don't have to watch that whole interview, as well as that Joya has actually spoke out, and we're going to show you the receipts of that and get into it. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen my live, there was a fight, and people were claiming that it was street justice for Shanquella Robinson, and today is a correction as well, because that was not the case. The people in the fight did not know until afterwards that it was Dejanay, Winter, and all them. They did contradict themselves in the interview, claiming that one of them said that it was the girls who were in that situation in Mexico, but then later on they said that they didn't realize it was them until afterwards. So it wasn't a fight for Shanquella Robinson, and we're going to get into that. If you keep watching, we're going to explain exactly what it was. One of the girls that's friends with Alyssa, Dejanay, Winter, and Joya was having a graduation. So Joya was there. We now know that Joya 100% does not care about Shanquella. To me, this is just a fake-ass friend who was a fake-ass friend that wanted to put on some crocodile tears on the internet and act like she cared. That's my personal opinion, because this is someone that is actively protecting them, even though they let her cop a beating and stand there and watch her. And we'll get into that. Keep watching. But Joya is the one that won't talk about if it was Winter in the audio that was going around on that Instagram live when Winter was talking about why they got into a fight with Shanquella and that she died from alcohol poisoning.
Pause it for a second. Okay. So what he's saying is, so that was actually Winter.
Right.
And Dejanay fighting.
It was them.
It's just they wasn't fighting about Shanquella.
Right. They wasn't fighting about Shanquella.
And nobody was jumping them the way the article said.
It was,
that
it was mixed up.
Justice.
Right.
So it was them two fighting each other, is what he's saying?
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, I'm gonna listen some more.
To me, that's what it sounds about. Let's listen though.
Joya was there, Dejanay, Elise, and Winter. So let me paint a picture. So this happened in Electric, Tanquilla. The Cabo 6 female members are there. with their friends who allegedly is trans. I don't know how true this is, if people are just doing this to take a dig at her, but they're claiming that she is a trans woman. She had a graduation, so we're assuming that they
pause
were there
that
to
again.
celebrate that graduation.
Hold on. That's Dejanay?
No.
Oh, I was getting ready to say that looked like a whole different person. So, but that's the person that was fighting.
Yeah, but you.
But that's the girl that was fighting?
Yeah.
But
it's supposed to be a tranny.
I told you I saw two
You did say
transgenders fighting.
it.
I told you.
Yeah.
So that is a man. Okay, I'm listening.
She got me right here dying. I can't. Lord. Wait.
So they're in the bar.
That
female
Dejanay?
and her friends are also in this bar.
Lord.
Okay, we're gonna call this female. We're gonna call her Susie. Okay, Susie is there with her cousin. Her cousin had her phone up and is filming something. We don't know what she's filming. The Cardo 6 girls are there with the alleged trans woman, and apparently she pulls out her titties. So I don't know if this happened while the girl's phone is up, but Dejanay walked up to them aggressively and was like, "Why are you filming us? Why are you filming us?" Trying to grab the phone. That situation happened. They're like, "Yo, we're not filming you." And because, they all worked out that they wasn't filming them, whatever they said, they end up getting loud and try to make out as if they were just hating on them because of their trans fan. They try to make it into a transphobia situation, allegedly, according to Susie, sorry. It's like, well, we could take this outside. And the girls apparently got louder while the security was there, which was interesting because Dejanay already walked up to them aggressively, so maybe she's talking about the other girls. So they wanted to get their square in, their lick in, while the securities were not there. They didn't want securities to interfere. Outside, apparently they have mouth, they're arguing. Joya is just walking up to them slowly. If you want to see the full video, Facebook page that has the video without the ugly labels covering all over the video, you can go and check that out. So let's get back into the fight. There seems to be some type of argument, and the girls are fighting each other, punching. A boy comes in. He's also fighting one of the girls. I believe it's Elise that he's fighting. By the way, there is
Pause it for a second.
A part 2.
That's what I saw.
According to Susie, there's a part 2.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Okay. He was fighting Elise.
The transgender?
Yeah.
So it was a tranny fighting a female?
Fighting Elise.
It was I know for a fact it was a transgender in their video fight.
You did say that.
But I wasn't sure if he was fighting another man or a woman because they both had boobs.
So he was fighting Elise.
I just assumed that he was fighting another man, another
Jesus.
transgender.
So okay. So, because, I was eating my crab legs and shit yesterday watching him. So I was running my food. So I could really listen to it while I'm with you and the crew now. So that was really them then.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
But it was not about Shanquella. Like people.
Right.
Hold on. Let me close this. It was not about Shanquella then. Just a fight. They got into some beef. They got into a boil at the party, at the graduation party. Wow.
No,
And
go ahead. You can
part-
finish. You can
and
finish.
there's
I'm
a part
gonna
two.
You can
There's
finish.
part
I'm
two.
gonna
Okay.
I'm just gonna read this after we watch that, so we can hear what he
ends up
said.
getting dragged and beat. And you know what? I really don't feel bad for her at all. And it's really funny because you can look, you see Elise. They just basically standing there while Joya is getting beat. It's so funny because Joya is like a little
Oh yeah.
She's simply pulling girls
That's
up.
what I was saying. In the article, y'all hear me read that part. They said the person who was there was a friend of Winter who had nothing to do with it. She ended up, I think that's who he's talking about.
Joya.
That's who ended up getting beat up, and nobody helped her.
And
she had nothing to do
Joya
with it.
is the girl that he showed in the beginning that he said to his opinion, she just a fake friend of Shanquella. with them fake crocodile tears on the internet.
She got an internet? She been on the internet talking about it?
That's what he was saying.
Oh,
I'll
we
go
gotta
back. You want me
find
to go
that.
back to
Yeah.
the beginning where he said a little bit? To go back in the beginning?
No, I was just gonna go
No.
search it.
Oh, okay.
But okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Happily defending these girls by not saying anything. You know, when it was Elisa's birthday, she was like, "Happy birthday," posted on Instagram. But when it was Shanquella's birthday, everyone's saying justice for Shanquella. She quiet. She quiet as hell.
That's the
So I don't
girl.
want to hear that excuse that Joya is just everyone handles everything differently. No, Joya is fake. She is a fake individual, and she's just as bad as them, or she's a little puppet, and she's stupid enough to believe the lies that they be telling her, if that is the situation, because I don't know what the situation is. So apparently Dejanay left bloody. Don't know how true that is. And they went home. They went the other way. Joya tried to steal a wig. She probably wanted a free wig. Yeah, so this is what Joya ends up posting.
I saw that somebody did take somebody's wig. They was trying to get that wig hard as hell too. I was like, look at them trying to steal her wig.
Oh my God. He said somebody posted something on Twitter. Let's see.
I'm not confirming or denying ish. LeMayo, bitch, believe them. Because everyone probably started asking them questions. And of course, she's not admitting or denying anything because she looked like a little mop head getting beaten up by this girl while her friends just stand there and watched her. This morning was ghetto as F. They said I'm pregnant and fighting. That's insane. That's because she has actually put on a lot of weight. Her stomach must have a lot of issues or something because it's popping out and her face is blowing up. And to be honest, Winter, Dejanay all look big. I don't know, they must have been eating Alyssa's food because Alyssa's still skinny as hell. And I'm just like, wow, they've been eating
I'm
all
not
the food.
gonna front. I thought the same thing when I was watching that fight. I was like, are they sure that that's them? Because those girls look thick as opposed to the, you know, what we saw when they was in Mexico. So they did. He right. They gained some weight. If that's them, allegedly, if that's them.
That's what he was saying too. Like them look, they look kind of.
I don't believe though this is the first time they've gone out. I believe they've gone out before because again they weren't beaten up because of Shanquella. They were beaten up because Dejanay was being aggressive towards them, and she had a camera towards her, and they probably thought she was filming them because of the Shanquella situation. She also says somebody who got beat up should have effed up my face. Mine looks just fine. Post your face. She goes, you on top of somebody in a fight, you should have whooped they A. Them hoes won't Tom about nothing. She goes, them hoes trying to use the Quella situation for clout because that fight had nothing to do with that at all, which is true because they didn't know who they were until after. She also retweeted, y'all gotta start checking y'all sources and facts before you post stuff. She goes, I just be minding my MF business and people be bothering me. No, apparently Dejanay, your friend, because your little puppet, was annoying other people who was filming or something. Because she wasn't minding her business, allegedly, and that's why you got beat. She goes, I'm done with letting people play with me. Figure it out like I always do. So that's that situation. I have no respect for her, nor do I have any respect for Nazir. The case is closed, right? Nazir still has not spoken out about the situation, be snaky as hell. He is not justice for Shanquella. He is let me look good so I can get out of this situation. The case is closed. Man still has not spoken out. No justice for Shanquella. Apparently the worker at the resort heard you guys laughing after Shanquella's death. You still haven't spoken out and addressed that. Now, if I'm proven wrong, I'm more than happy to come up on here and say, hey guys, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Here's the facts. This is what they said, etc., etc. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.
So here's what I think. First of all, the fact that Dejanay is talking real slick the way she is when she had nothing to say all of this time, and now she posting, are we sure that that's her?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is why everyone keeps saying that the case is closed.
Oh no, that tweet wasn't Dejanay. That was the other girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
I misunderstood
Yeah,
him.
that's the other girl. The
That's
one
Joy.
Yeah, Joy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, why is everyone saying that the case is closed? The case is not closed.
They could still bring charges. There's just the feds.
Yes, the feds just decided that they're not going to pursue any charges, but the case itself is not closed.
Right.
They can all still be I just don't get it. So that was Dejanay supposedly in the at the graduation, and who was fighting?
Right. Supposed to be all of them.
I wish I could play that on here so that everybody could see it.
See. I'm gonna see.
But you know how YouTube, they already still got me demonetized and they messing with me. I just don't want no more issues with them.
I'm gonna watch it after this. I'll watch it after this. Don't play it on here though. I don't want to fuck with you.
Because from what I see in the video, you can't tell who is who, what is going on. You don't see women fighting. You just hear, you just hear a lot of chaos, a lot of noise, and the only actual physical fight that you see is the transgender.
There was supposed to be a YouTuber that did an interview with one of the girls that was there.
Let's see. Okay.
That'd be interesting to see that shit.
Yeah, let's see.
'Cause I really want to know, was that them? You know what I'm saying? Like, were they out there hanging at some graduation party?
Right.
Now they want to show. Now they want to hang out. Now they want to go out. Where was they before? Well, because they feel like they can't be touched now because they think the case is closed.
Well, so where they did the interview at?
Now they feel that
it's maybe on Facebook,
YouTube. I heard that some girl did an interview. Hold on, let me try to see if I can find it too.
I typed in Cabo 6.
Let me see.
I
feel maybe they think that, you know what, the case is closed. We can't be touched. We could go out, hang out, do this and do that. Maybe that's what they think. I don't know. They got some nerve though. Tell you, man, they need to get arrested. I think the mother needs to press. I would be pressing charges on their
civilly.
Man.
Or what is it civilly? Civil, not
civilly. Civil charge or something like that, right? Is it? Or am I wrong? Civil suit?
Yeah, like something
civil
like
that.
I think
like
that the mom, the sister and the mother can do. Maybe that'll shine some light and have them get more, dig more into the case or whatever, or look more into prosecuting some of them if the mother and the sister. I don't see everything that's up here is still months old.
Let me see. Breaking Cabo section quarter the news beat up outside.
Do you know who she interviewed with?
Lawyer's interviewed by Shaquella's Robinson, lawyer interviewed by. Oh no, that's the other lady. I see that YouTuber lady getting close with Shaquella's lawyer. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, here is latest. Let me share this.
Okay.
Because this was 15 hours ago. So let's hear what he had to say. Her lawyer spoke out. So let's see.
Make that big of a decision, and not everything was.
Oh yeah, I watched him before.
What is going on?
Fully done yet?
Okay.
What?
PA. All right. Why is this?
They can't release her files for quote unquote. quote disappointing reason. Let me tell you guys something.
Uh-huh.
I'm still trying to find it too.
No, it's
they have said, and I'm showing this to you guys too. Just a quick reminder: FBI decided not to press charges.
why is this buffering?
Okay, they decided not to prosecute the Dejanay, okay, that was involved in that video, the video that we all know. All right, they said they did not have enough evidence to prosecute.
I'm sorry
Remember
about
that
this.
day? We all
No, it's okay, sis.
and that was just a few weeks ago. That was a little over a month ago when that went down, and we were all shocked. All of us were extremely upset about this information because, of course, we have a young woman that deserves the justice, that deserves the love, that deserves just deserves it, guys. Okay, this is a young woman that is out here and is still has not gotten any justice at all. All right, just a quick reminder. But now to just for law enforcement for FBI to do this, to me, this screams like there's some sort of cover up going on. Now I'm hearing stories about Alyssa maybe having family connections to some elected officials or some higher ups. I don't know how much of that is true or not, but nonetheless, what you're going to hear here is absolutely appalling. As we already know, Shanquella Robinson went down to Cabo, Mexico with the Cabo 6 and did not come.
I'm sorry. Can y'all still hear it? Yeah, okay.
We can't hear it.
It was buffering for a minute, but it started back up. Did it start back up?
I'll be watching him sometimes. I haven't watched him in a few months, like a few weeks, like a month now. I just found something. I didn't know Shanquella's friend spoke out. At least she had one friend to speak out.
Can you hear it now, Kathy?
I can't hear anything.
Hold on. Let me know when you can hear it. Can you hear it now?
No.
Hold on.
is absolutely appalling. As we already know, Shanquella Robinson went down to Cabo,
You can hear it now?
Yeah, we can hear it now. You
Okay.
good.
Mexico with the Cabo 6 and did not come back home
You still can't hear it, Kathy?
alive. Of course, the family is working
Can hear it good.
passionately, tirelessly to get justice for this young woman, and they still have not
It keep
gotten justice
buffering. It's
for
going in and out, but
their daughter, for their loved one, for Shanquella. But there's some parts here that I want to show you guys, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. Okay, now we already know that they have a legal team. The Shanquella's family has a legal team that includes Sue Ann Robinson. That's the attorney. There is no relation. I just want to make sure you guys know about that. Okay. And of course, they're hoping that the U.S., they were hoping that the U.S. would pursue the case and extradite the suspect, Dejanay, to Mexico. Okay. Now, this is when it gets crazy, okay? But it was announced in April 2023 that the FBI office in North Carolina, where Shanquella was from, declined to press charges against the alleged aggressor in the woman's demise. Now, we all saw the video, okay? For all of us that have been following this story every day, trust me, you know that viral video, okay? Clearly, there is reason to believe that this young woman's life was taken against her will, that it wasn't just of natural causes, or as the Cabo 6 were saying,
that buffering is so annoying.
Of alcohol poisoning. Okay, clearly.
I was just trying to get to where he's saying that it's some kind of cover up. I just want to know what's the point of a cover up when they don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What would the government have to cover up something like that? You know what I'm saying? That just makes no sense if that's what her lawyers is saying. But this buffering is just getting on my last nerve. Maybe you can share from your phone.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
maybe it'll stop that buffering.
I got you.
Because that's getting on my last nerve.
I
can't watch nothing.
Did you know that her friend spoke out? She had a friend speak out? I didn't know that. I just seen it.
Which friend? Because I think probably in my update on
this
like
girl.
3 or 4.
I just was going through the thing and it was this girl.
One of her friends has spoke out.
Happy to receive the chocolate that she even treated to record on her Snapchat. That simple gesture was an honest, real moment for Shanquella.
From school.
Michelle said, "Thinking about it puts a smile on my face the last time where just a moment where I can recall her just being happy and being around good company. While recalling those memories brought a smile to her
sharing
face,
memories.
Michelle said her friends and really shook her to her core.
I just couldn't believe someone would be capable of doing something like this.
That's the same friend that guy was just talking about.
Just like her, no one really believed.
Oh, that's her?
Yeah, that's the same girl.
Cabo 6 did to Shanquella. Michelle said that she was keeping tabs on her friend's Instagram story that day.
You're different.
No, that's the same girl. Remember they said she got fat? That's the same girl.
Oh, that is her.
Like, I was devastated. She was so young. She had so much more life to live.
And they said she doing it for clout.
Michelle said that so much good was coming for the two of them. Shanquella's
Oh,
business
shit.
and prospering. And
This is how God works. I'm just going through the thing and I see this. Wow.
What's the progress? What's the emotion? Like, what's the timeline? That's my question. Like, it's been months now.
Just like everyone else, she asked the same
Wow.
questions we have. What is going on?
Move.
Why is the media not talking about her as much as they did at the end of last year? What are the authorities who embarked on her case doing? What's taking so long for the Cabo Six to be arrested and justice be served? They were brokenhearted when their daughter left Charlotte on a trip to Cabo with her friend only for her body to return home. Sadly, they would never see their daughter alive again. The Robinsons were told by the Cabo Six that Shanquella died from alcohol poisoning, but they aren't convinced that is actually the case considering the autopsy and the leaked video both show otherwise. Her parents said after they said it was alcohol poisoning, we received the autopsy report on Thursday and it said that her neck had been broken and she had a back spasm. There was a crack. Spinal cord was cracked. That took it to a whole nother level because that meant somebody had attacked her. In a recent news conference, Mexican prosecutor Daniel de la Rosa Anaya reiterated a request has been made for extradition for the direct aggressor. He also said they've asked U.S. authorities to interview those on the trip. So far, no arrests have been made, and the FBI's independent investigation, it is still ongoing. The FBI investigation into the death of Shanquella Robinson is ongoing. We know this is a difficult time for her family and the community. The FBI is working with the Department of Justice to conduct a thorough and exhaustive investigation. At the end of the interview, WBTV asked Michelle what she would like the world to know about Shanquella, and she said, I want the world to know that she was just so full of life. She loved experiences, living big, just enjoying and making the most of it. And I feel like that's a lesson that could be valuable to all of us. It's just to enjoy our lives and just really live. After Michelle's interview, Shanquella's family stated, on behalf of the Robinson and the Long family, thank you all for the outpouring of support. In my sister's untimely demise 3 months ago, unfortunately, no one has
That's
been
not her first
in the
interview though. I got her in like my update,
Please
like my
continue
second
to
or third
Really?
work with us in
update.
solidarity in
Yeah.
this journey.
She did an
Wow.
interview. That's the same interview that's in my
A fan on Twitter said,
that's in my
"Help,
video.
hold up on
That's
the
just
Shanquella
they just this
Right.
channel just talking about it now, but she been did that with everything
Get the ball
Really?
rolling.
Yeah.
Hashtag let's go. Hashtag justice for Shanquella. Another said, y'all, I'm really tweaking at how the hashtag Shanquella
Wow.
case
I didn't
points
even
to
know
an outdoor
this.
make you need to tell me not when a six got
What's that
arrested.
guy's
They
name?
all get to
The
just
one you
live
want me
and
to
not
look
wanna
up.
just die out there. What? Anyways, let's not forget that this video is based on theories and my
What's his
opinions
name?
should not be considered facts. That's it for this video, guys. Growing your YouTube channel isn't
What's his name, Mama?
The
That's crazy.
Pascal show, Pascal show. He just dropped that 15 hours ago.
Hold on. PAS. I can't hear you.
I said show. It's the Pascal show. That's the name of his channel.
Can you spell it for me? PAS.
Yeah, CAL show, SHOW.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Okay, let's see here. Oh, FBI cover-up. Shanquella Robinson, family and lawyers. 16 hours ago. That one? Okay.
You're telling me you make that big of a decision and not everything was fully done yet? What? What's up, y'all? Your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and on Twitter, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this story now. You know we've been covering the Shanquella Robinson case for quite some time now. We just saw a video of some of the Cabo Six getting into fisticuffs, walking out of a club. Why are they going out at a club in the first place? To me, that is cocky. To me, that is extremely dumb and extremely arrogant. But I digress. Now we got some new information, and this stuff is absolutely appalling, everybody. You are going to be absolutely shocked by this information. Lack of transparency, red flags emerge as FBI tells Shanquella Robinson's family they can't release her files for quote-unquote disappointing reason. Let me tell you guys something.
What?
As you already know, they have said, and I'm showing this to you guys too, just a quick reminder. FBI decided not to press charges. Okay? They decided not to prosecute the Dejanay, okay, that was involved in that video, the video that we all know, all right? They said they did not have enough evidence to prosecute. Remember that day? We all were very, very shocked, and that was just a few weeks ago. That was a little over a month ago when that went down, and we were all shocked. All of us were extremely upset about this information because, of course, we have a young woman that deserves justice, that deserves the love, that just deserves it, guys.
Yeah.
Okay? This is a young woman that is out here and is still has not gotten any justice at all. All right? Just a quick reminder. But now for law enforcement, for FBI to do this, to me, this screams like there's some sort of cover-up going on. Now,
Pause it for a second, Brooklyn. Because just the way he feel when he like, that's how I feel. It's like, what else do you need? I'm not talking about the FBI, because I kind of get why they saying they can't prosecute because, you know, it's not an FBI case. But the actual police, the detectives, I just don't understand what more evidence do they need to lock this girl up, to lock at least Dejanay up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which I'm still not convinced that I'm just not convinced that was them fighting. I don't know. I'm just not convinced that was them fighting.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that just don't make sense to me.
Like,
that they're gonna just draw all of this attention to themselves when they've been going over and beyond and out of their way to stay out of the limelight. You get what I'm saying? To not be talked about no more. Because even when all of this happened, it was only Kazia, whatever his name is. He was the only one really going viral and talking about everything. All of them been hush hush since the beginning. So why now, especially Dejanay, why would she be out and about trying to get attention on herself? You know what I'm saying? Fighting at a club. That just don't make sense to me. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I just don't think that was them fighting. That's just me. I'm gonna need to see their face.
If they got arrested, none of them got arrested, right?
No,
because that would have been like platted everywhere.
And again, if that was them fighting, why do we not see them? That's just what these articles are saying. But when you watch the fight, I don't see them. I don't see Winter. I don't see Dejanay. I see a transgender fighting. You could clearly see that clear as day. Two men. Well, I thought it was two men, but now that other YouTubers said that was actually Winter,
right?
That the transgender was fighting, but again, allegedly, we don't know that,
right? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because all you see is that man over. If we're gonna say that that's Winter, then everybody out there sat there and watched a transgender beat up on a woman. Because if Winter was the one wearing the white, she got her behind whooped by that man. But I digress. Go ahead.
Yeah. I gotta look at the video. I didn't see the video.
I'm gonna have to watch it without all of the stuff. The what he got in there, thumbnail.
I couldn't really see
his logo. He got his NC Beats logo in there, and it's real big, so it like blurs out everything. But you could see. Well, he said that YouTuber said if you want to watch it without the logo, it's on Facebook.
I'm gonna have to go over there.
But all you hear is a lot of commotion. You hear a lot of yelling, a lot of commotion, but you don't see nothing. Like I said, the only actual fight is the transgender. That's what I saw. But I didn't see Winter. I didn't see Dejanay. You just see, and you see some big girls fighting.
I'm wondering if they just making this whole thing up just to
for more distraction.
Right.
Because
when it really
I
wasn't
want
them.
to hear what else he got to say, because
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
just want to know where would they get off saying that the FBI is trying to cover up? You understand what I'm saying? Why would the FBI need to cover up anything? They don't have no plight in this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? This ain't nothing to do with them like that they would need to cover up some young black kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was in Mexico fighting and carrying on and left their friend alone, unalived, and then came back to the United States. Why would the FBI need to cover up that for some black kids?
Right. And that's what he's saying though,
that
too,
makes
right?
no sense. And the fact that Sue Ann Robinson, the lawyer, keep trying to put out that narrative, I wonder what her motive is. You understand?
Right.
Miss Actress, aka models, aka lawyer, aka reality TV celebrity, aka, you know what I'm saying?
Looking for love.
Yeah, like, come on, stop it. Like, what are you doing? What's going on here? What's happening here? You know, at first everyone was so excited that the family actually got, well, what we thought real people on their side. You know, Ben Crump, now Sue Ann Robinson, and the NAACP, and you got this, so you know, and everybody, where they at? Where they at? Why is justice not happening for this girl?
That's why when people
when you clearly got at least one person on video doing what they did to her. You at least, if no one else got arrested, Dejanay should be in jail. She
should have got arrested.
And she should still, she out on bond or whatever, but I don't know. I'm not talking about that fight because I really don't believe that was them fighting. I'm gonna need to see some more proof.
That girl, one fight we do know what happened, and it wasn't even a fight. They attacked her.
Right. She's brutally beaten. Right.
And she needs to be in prison.
Right, exactly. If no one else, the Cabo 6. Right. She
definitely does.
Right, Kathy. Like, exactly, if no one else should be in jail, she should definitely be sitting there and going through going through what they call it, indictment and trial. Or something. We should be seeing something. Her before a judge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that we're not seeing that says to me, I really hope and pray that this is not what I thought originally from the very, very beginning of all of this. I kind of felt like this was a story that was put out there for some form of distraction, to distract us from what's really going on out there. Because at the end of the day, you talking now, what has this been? It's been 9 months, 10 months, whatever. Wow, nothing has been done. Nothing. Not even the one person who we actually seen committing a crime. We don't even see her before a judge. What's happening here?
Right. Even if they not gonna get their behinds in Mexico, get them out here.
That's what I'm saying. Why do we not see?
Why can't they get him out here?
Why do we not see at least Dejanay before a judge? Right. Why are we not seeing her going to trial? Why are we not seeing the other Cabo 5 being called as witnesses?
Right. Exactly.
Why is no one talking about that? You get what I'm saying? Okay, the feds, okay, we get it. Okay, the feds said they're not prosecuting. They don't have enough evidence to prosecute. Okay, what is United States saying? Why are they not prosecuting this? Why do we not see Dejanay before a judge and the other ones going to trial, witnesses, at least witnesses?
Right. Exactly.
To say what they saw happening, because we know for a fact from the video that it was 3 people right there watched her get beat down like that.
Yeah.
So why are they not? Why no one's talking about that? What do they mean? What do you mean?
They're just working and living their little life.
But at the same time, her mother and sister and Sue Ann Robinson and Ben Crump and the NAACP and everybody else still doing marches and rallies and You know what I'm saying? And GoFundMe's, and then you're gonna say, don't listen to this GoFundMe. Only listen to this GoFundMe. Don't send money to this GoFundMe. Only send money to this GoFundMe. Like they don't want the father involved at all. When that's his daughter. He, in my opinion, seems like the only one that's really out for justice for his daughter. Yet they don't even talk about him no more. They don't even mention the dad. They don't even mention the dad. Wow. They don't even talk about him no more. You even see when Ben Crump and Sue Ann Robinson and them was up there with the mother and the sister, they didn't mention the father not one time.
I've never heard them. Yeah, no, they haven't.
They don't talk about him no more. Ever since in the beginning, the mother and the father was doing interviews together. Remember?
Right.
And that just stopped.
Right.
Now he over here by himself at the cemetery doing interviews, and the mother is out there with the whole crew and shebang out there. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm trying to understand what's happening here.
Yep.
I'm just trying to understand it all. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Just my opinion, but I'm sorry. I know I'm long-winded and going on and on.
No,
we can continue to listen to what he had, what the Pascal show is saying.
You still want to listen to him?
Yeah, I want it because I want to see where is the cover up. He said the FBI is trying to cover up. Let's see.
Right. Okay, let's get into it.
I want to know what he mean by that. What's his
family connection?
Let's see. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, shit, I pressed the wrong one. I was trying to turn it up some.
Because maybe he knows something we don't know. You know?
I'll get used to this phone.
Maybe he knows something we don't.
Officials or some higher ups, but that is just a rumor. I don't know how much of that is true or not, but nonetheless, what you're going to hear here is absolutely appalling. As we already know, Shanquella Robinson went down to Cabo, Mexico with the Cabo 6 and did not come back home alive. Of course, the family is working diligently, passionately, tirelessly to get.
It's a bad day to be your bucket list, because on this one trip through Europe, you hit all the hot spots.
Justice for this young woman, and they still have not gotten justice for their daughter, for their loved one, for Shanquella. But there's some parts here that I want to show you guys, and it's absolutely mind-blowing, okay? Now, we already know that they have a legal team. The Shanquella's family has a legal team that includes Sue Ann Robinson. That's the attorney. There is no relation. I just want to make sure you guys know about that, okay? And of course, they're hoping that the U.S. would pursue the case and extradite the suspect, Dejanay, to Mexico, okay? Now, this is when it gets crazy, okay? But it was announced in April 2023 that the FBI office in North Carolina, where Shanquella was from, declined to press charges against the alleged aggressor in the woman's demise. Now, we all saw the video, okay? For all of us that have been following this story every day, trust me, you know that viral video, okay? Clearly, there is reason to believe that this young woman's life was taken against her will, that it wasn't just of natural causes, or as the Cabo 6 were saying, of alcohol poisoning, okay? Clearly, internal decapitation, etc. There was so much going on in this situation. But let's continue. Meanwhile, U.S. authorities conducted their autopsy once Shanquella's body wasn't embalmed, which Robinson, the attorney Robinson, said compromised the investigation. She said it mucked it up. They waited until after she was embalmed to do a full-on autopsy. Okay? Now, attorney Robinson, who represents the Shanquella's family, but is not related, okay? She spoke exclusively to the Sun to provide updates on the case. She says, the FBI says, we cannot release the documents, case files, to you because the case is still open. Because we are waiting for documents to be translated to English that we received from Mexican authorities. This is apparently what attorney
Pause that for a second.
The U.S. Sun.
That makes no sense. I'm sure the FBI got a translator that can read the Or did I miss something? Because I had walked away to get me some more, pour me some more Pepsi. But did I miss something? He's saying that he reading saying that Sue Ann Robinson, the lawyer, said that the FBI said they don't have a translator.
Right. I rewind. Yeah.
Okay. That don't make no sense.
Let's rewind it a little.
Trust me, you know that viral video, okay? Clearly, there is reason to believe that this young woman's life was taken against her will, that it wasn't just of natural causes, or as the Cabo Six were saying, of alcohol poisoning, okay? Clearly, internal decapitation, etc. There was so much going on in this situation. But let's continue. Meanwhile, U.S. authorities conducted their autopsy once Shanquella's body wasn't embalmed, which Robinson, the attorney Robinson, said compromised the investigation. She said it mucked it up. They waited until after she was embalmed to do a full.
Pause that a second.
Okay.
So listen. Now, we all know about this with the autopsy and everything because the father, and we all got that on our channels, copies of the autopsy, different parts that they was talking about. Now, why now, Brooklyn, is they saying that the autopsy wasn't right and some of the things that they said was in the autopsy wasn't in the autopsy, like the cracked neck and all of that.
Right.
They saying her neck wasn't broke. They saying when we clearly all, you know, the ones who've been talking about, all of us on our channels, we all got copies of the same autopsy. You get what I'm saying? Why now are they saying that her neck was not broke? And that this is all coming from the new lawyer, family attorney, right? Right? Or no?
I saw that. And it was even on the news.
Yeah, like this is what I'm saying. What are they trying to do? What's the distraction here? What are they trying to do? They trying to throw the people off. What's happening here?
So this is what I'm a little confused at. Who the hell is saying that? Who's saying these things?
That's what I'm saying. Well, from what I'm gathering, if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I'm gathering, he's reading, this is what Sue Ann Robinson is telling everybody now.
So she's saying that the report was wrong? There was no neck crack and everything?
Let's
she
hear
wants to get back to the reality.
Just rewind back just a tiny bit and let's
because
see.
when I seen it, I didn't understand either. I was like, everybody saw the report. They said her neck was freaking, you know,
her spine, and she had they said a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Even more extra stuff that I saw on one of the channel things that I was doing. Something about what was it, scratches or something like that?
The fence wounds.
Right.
To Mexico.
Okay.
Now, this is where it gets crazy, okay? But it was announced in April 2023 that the FBI office in North Carolina, where Shanquella was from, declined to press charges against the alleged aggressor in the woman's demise. Now, we all saw the video, okay? For all of us that have been following this story every day, trust me, you know that viral video, okay? Clearly, there is reason to believe that this young woman's life was taken against her will, that it wasn't just of natural causes, or as the Cabo Six were saying, of alcohol poisoning, okay? Clearly, internal decapitation, etc. There was so much going on in this situation. But let's continue. Meanwhile, U.S. authorities conducted their autopsy once Shanquella's body wasn't embalmed, which Robinson, the attorney Robinson, said compromised the investigation. She said it mucked it up. They waited until after she was embalmed to do a full-on autopsy. Okay? Now, attorney Robinson, who represents the Shanquella's family.
Pause for a second.
Related, okay? She spoke.
That's where I'm confused. How did they do a full autopsy after her body was embalmed when we knew, my hand's ashy, when we knew everything? Remember, the father got the information from Mexico autopsy.
Right.
Before they sent her to the United States. they did an autopsy on her and told the father what actually happened to her and everything. So
Right.
that I'm confused again.
So it's the lawyer fucking that's yeah, okay.
How
Okay.
did they not do it in a full autopsy when they did an autopsy in Mexico? That's how they told the father
The
everything
father.
that was wrong with her and how she
Because
died. And they said
that's
she
when
didn't
we
have
all
no
found out,
alcohol in her
right?
system, and she didn't have, you know, all of this stuff. So they did
Right.
do a full autopsy.
Because isn't that when we all found out, when the father found out about what was going on? Because that's
It's
when
like once they kicked the father out of the loop of everything,
everything
stuff
started to
changing
change.
all around when, I don't know, girl. Okay, let's continue, child.
Weird.
Provide updates on the case. She says, the FBI says we cannot release the documents, case files, to you because the case is still open. Because we are waiting for documents to be translated to English that we received from Mexican authorities. This is apparently what Attorney Robinson told the U.S. Sun. Let me just say this really quick. How can you do that? How can you close a case? How can you make a decision to not prosecute if not all the documents are translated yet? And of course, she says the same thing. She says, which again, red flags everywhere because you've made a decision in the case. You've announced the decision publicly to the family and to the public, but you're saying the case is still not closed and admitted.
It's never been a better time to launch your printing business during Rehoma's Memorial Day sale. We're offering low monthly payments.
That some of the documents from the investigative file that arguably would affect your decision to charge have not been fully translated. What the hell is that? So the family is deeply disappointed, and that would make absolute 110% sense. They're concerned, obviously, about the red flags and the lack of transparency in the investigation, but they're not deterred. There's still a path to justice, and the family recognizes that. They're not going to give up, obviously. When reached for comment on Monday, the FBI pointed the U.S. Sun to a previous press release about the agency meeting with Shanquella's family. It said in part, as in any case, the government is prepared to review and examine new information related to the investigation should it become available. Okay. The FBI also told the U.S. Sun that the autopsy results for Shanquella's case can be accessed at this time. The U.S. Sun has contacted Shanquella's attorneys for clarification on which documents have yet to be released. Now, there's more to this, guys, which is absolutely crazy, okay? As you can see right here, it is saying that Shanquella Robinson's family slammed the FBI for lack of transparency, which we heard earlier, after they refused to release her autopsy after she was being, we already know about the rest from that infamous video. So they are refusing, FBI is refusing to release the autopsy, yet in this article, they say in the article that they are more than willing. They were going to give her the information. Let me show you that, guys, that again. FBI told the U.S. Sun that the autopsy results for Shanquella Robinson's case can be accessed at this time. So they said that is accessible, but over here, it's saying something different. FBI has refused
but what's
to
the
share
dates on
the
those?
autopsy
Maybe
results
they was
of
different.
the demise of Shanquella Robinson with her family, despite a video that shows a young woman being attacked in a hotel. All right? Now, we already know she rented a villa and all that. Robinson's distraught family is demanding more transparency for the authorities and wants to see the autopsy results themselves. And I would too. Now, the thing is, and we, of course, really know about all this, but at the same time, you're telling me that you have all this information. You have all these documents, and some of these documents haven't been fully translated yet, but you've already made a decision on whether you are going to prosecute or not, even though not all of the paperwork has been processed yet. Make that make sense. That is literally a full example of negligence, a full example of lack of transparency. Again, this piece does not make any sense, y'all, because you got people out here that are trying to get more understanding of what exactly happened.
Okay, so I guess what he's trying to say, that's his opinion. Then I guess what he's saying is, in his opinion, they trying to cover up, I guess. I don't know, child. It's just making no sense to me.
It's really sad.
Yeah.
Because all the shit that's going on, somebody needs to be charged. You know what I'm saying? Like, this young lady, this beautiful queen was attacked on freaking live.
Right. That's why. Wait, witnesses recording and cheering it on and laughing and saying names in the video. So, like, what do you mean you don't have a case? What do you mean? If nothing else, United States, we should see Dejanay in trial, going to court before a judge, you know, and the rest of them being called, at least the two in the room being called as witnesses. Like, this is just making no sense. But
it's that's why when people be saying, "Oh, Ben Crump is good," don't tell me a damn thing about a Ben Crump, because when he did the Jelani thing, he ain't mentioned Jelani's case since.
Right.
He'll go to a case, get his little money thing, and he off to the next. And I get it. Like, his thing is to win cases to help the family.
But let me ask you, do we win them? Like, when we see them doing
that's
all
another
this,
thing that I wanted to know.
The ending result, do these families actually get the justice after everything is said and done? Do they actually get justice, or what is it just all public publicity, GoFundMe, and you know?
I heard that Ben Crump's thing is to win family the money. He's what is those people?
A civil rights attorney.
Right. That's his job, I heard. That's what his job is. But I don't know. I just don't feel like, I feel he goes to one case, got
First
the money.
Of all, they didn't come along. Ben Crump and Sue Ann Robinson, they didn't come along until a long time after this was. I mean, we was already talking about this for months before they stepped in to help the family.
This is crazy, man. I'm starting to think
I'm just a little disappointed, because I really thought we was gonna see something.
I did too.
Some major changes in a good way coming into her case when they got on board in the NAACP.
Remember when that Mexican guy said Dejanay is arrested?
Yeah. What happened to him?
Exactly.
I talked about him a couple of times.
Yeah.
Now he got him a little podcast, and
girl, got him a channel and everything. That's what I'm saying.
He got him a little YouTube channel.
This is really, people are really doing clout with this shit. Like, this is a real case, and people are taking advantage. And that shit disappointed me for real. When I see shit, I was like,
because this is someone actually lost their life in a violent way. And a family is not getting justice. She's not getting justice, and it's like
she's got her life taken, man. She had no say so. And you got people doing channels, just using her name for this. His motherfucker that made a YouTube channel and everything. Now I get you want to save and help people, because we do the same. We want to help people, but we really got a heart to do it.
And we fell for the banana and the tailpipe too. We fell for the banana and the tailpipe too, because we always talking about him. I was one of them. I was talking about him on my channel too,
but
giving him all these props.
Right? He said Dejanay was arrested.
Yeah, he did.
And she was not.
No, yes, she was. They detained her. She was detained. They did go lock her up and detain her and talk to her about what happened, but she was released.
Oh.
Yeah. But that's why I said I don't believe that was her fighting last and going through that ultimate.
Right.
I'ma just need to see her with my own
I need
eyes.
to see more than this. I need to see. You know what I need to see? I don't even need to see them bitches fighting. Excuse my language.
Not fighting because I don't want
need to see that.
them to fight. I want to see them in a courtroom. I want to see them in a courtroom.
Boom. There you go.
Before a judge.
Right. For what they did to that young
I'm gonna be a believer. But with that, let's see.
Jamie Foxx.
Yes, let's move on because we've been talking about them for an hour and 20 minutes, girl.
Jamie Foxx, boo-boo.
Oh, yes. So I heard that he's in a rehabilitation center. I think
that's why the new show ain't going on yet.
I think he
got a new crime show, right?
Yeah, that's what he was working on set when that happened.
That's my show.
What's the name of it?
Wait, I'm gonna look it up again. Me and Day waiting for the next episode. Ain't hit eight. I'm like, what's going on?
Well, they said they had to use a double the last ending of it.
Oh no, this is a show he's not in. He's the producer.
Oh.
It's actually a show like Law and Order.
Oh, what's the name of it?
I'm gonna give it to you right now. I should just cut on the TV and show you the thing. But I'll show you on here. Me and Dave fell in love with it, waiting for the third episode.
What's the name of it, Kathy B?
I'm gonna show you. No, Kathy B needs to stick with Whitworth. Don't have
her Whitworth is good.
I got her in Whitworth.
I'm so upset that it's going. You bust my bubble with that one.
Let me use this. No, let me use this phone.
You bust my bubble with that one. I did not know that it wasn't coming back.
The show that Jamie Foxx
this whole time I'm sitting here waiting on the new series.
Hold on.
But I heard that Jamie Foxx is in the rehabilitation center. I think he had a stroke. Yeah. See, Kathy says she heard that too, that he's in rehab. So allegedly, why the YouTube streets and the Twitter streets and the Instagram streets, why they saying that? Is it true, Kathy, that they said that Jamie Foxx said that P. Diddy allegedly tried to take him out over an interview he did talking about some tapes, some recording?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, you heard that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard.
I also heard that Jamie Foxx allegedly do the basketball naked with the men.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Allegedly, this girl came out, or she on YouTube telling the business, saying Jamie Foxx was one of them at those celebrity naked basketball parties that the men used to do back in the days with P. Diddy.
I don't know. I can't.
Hollywood. Hollywood. That was the Hollywood.
When it comes to Hollywood, you're right. You never know, girl. You just never know.
But I love me some Jamie Foxx.
But the fact that Jamie Foxx, I don't know. He just don't give me that.
I love Jamie Foxx. And I've been praying.
Right. Kathy said, we're all the real men. I said the same thing.
What Kathy said, we're the real men.
Yes. Oh, gosh.
Right here in the kitchen.
Right.
It's on Hulu. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know why this phone went to act crazy now with me. Just give me the goddamn show. Shit.
I'm with
pissing
you.
me off.
I just don't get it. I don't see that and Jamie Foxx.
The Hulu
But
show with Jamie Foxx
you never know
produces.
with these celebrities. But yeah, the social media streets is trying to say that that Jamie Foxx had alleged that P. Diddy's trying to take him out. I don't know how true it is.
That's what I heard too. Let me just cut my damn TV on and tell you the name of this. This show, I don't know what's going on with this damn thing. It's on Hulu. It's really good though. I really like it. It's new. It just came out. That's the thing that I don't understand. Like, what's going on?
And they said that his family is now saying they said now they're saying that his family is now saying they preparing for the worst.
Yeah, they were saying that before they put talking about the rehabilitation and all that. I'm like, I don't.
Look, Kathy said she ain't gossiping, but that's what she heard too, child. Wait, not to change the subject, really quick. Did you see Jerry Springer last will and testament? Did y'all see that?
No,
they trying to say that that's a hoax. That's not a hoax. That was real.
What was his last will and testament?
He left everything to his black illegitimate children.
Oh no, but did you hear why the cancer killed him?
Why?
They said, God forgive me, please.
Don't make me
First
laugh.
of all, we need to put our links to our new channels, right? Because we're gonna be talking some shit over there.
Oh yes, yeah. yes.
It's about to get messy, y'all.
yes. So
I heard, and I'm gonna play it for y'all.
Okay.
Too much cum.
What?
Ooh. Here we go. Let me play it. Let me tell you what the people say.
Okay.
Wait, let me try to see if I can find that Jamie Foxx show real quick. Okay, alert. Missing person unit. Jamie Foxx. He produces it. Alert missing person unit. Now, let's go talking about what's his name? Damn, who the hell we were just talking about?
Jamie Foxx.
No, the other one I got.
Jerry Springer.
Oh yeah. Jerry.
Here, I got it right here. Look.
Okay, put it up.
Oh my
God. God forgive us. God, that's what the people saying. Amen. Okay, now.
Yep, here it is. Okay, let me share my screen.
I was like, what?
It made me from seeing that woman and our child again. And I did what she told me for as long as I could.
Oh,
how hard I tried, I could not stay away from Melinda. John, Misha, I am so... There's nothing. I loved your... John, Misha, I did a terrible, terrible thing. For terrible reasons. I let fear and ignorance and, quite honestly, hatred keep me away from you and your beautiful, beautiful... It made me from seeing that woman and our child again. And I did what she told me for as long as I could. But no matter how hard I tried, I could not stay away from Melinda. John, Misha, I am so... There's nothing. I loved your... John, Misha, I did a terrible, terrible thing. For terrible reasons. I let fear and ignorance and, quite honestly, hatred keep me away from you and your beautiful, beautiful mother. And I've spent the last 26 years in complete and crippling shame. and it is still a drop in the bucket of the immeasurable amount of pain I have caused each of you. My wife learned of your arrival, Misha, and demanded that I cut you off completely. I tried with her, but she threatened to expose my infidelity and my illegitimate children. And I was such a coward. I'm a coward even now for making this video instead of making the effort to meet you. I am ashamed and disappointed in myself. I didn't know how to stand to my truth and stand up to my wife. I did, however, manage to stand up for you, John and Misha. While Joan kept me away from you with the threat of exposure, she did not keep me from providing for you. You see, I told her that if I had to accept a life without you, she would not get a red cent of my fortune, and that you would be named equally in my will in the event of my passing. But with everything going on in the world right now, I realize that I have to go a step further. Jordan, Megan, I leave our home here in New Orleans to you to do with whatever you want. The rest of my estate, my properties in Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, my bank accounts, investment portfolios, all liquid and intangible assets, everything, all of it will go to my children, John and Misha. Girls, all your life, I've been telling you to make your millions, and I hope you have. If not, you can always sell the house and split the profit. But my entire estate belongs to John. It made me from seeing that woman and our child again. And
Hold on, it's another part to it. He left everything to his black kids. He only left the house, the one estate, to his two daughters and told them to to do what they want with it.
How many kids he got?
Well, he got 2 with his wife, and then he got the 2 black kids with the lady that his wife told him he better not ever talk about.
Oh.
And that's what he's saying. That's why he did this, allegedly. Oh. That's why he did the last will and testament, because he said, times like this, once it's a part, that same TikToker got it on her channel, on her page. He said, because, when times like this, once you gone, ain't nothing you could do about it. So the reason why he's reading his will and testament live, because they show that from the beginning, it's parts. I watched the whole thing yesterday. I don't know why. This is a different one I found today, but I'll be watching everything from my TV. So that's why it's hard for me to find it, the exact one that I was watching on here. But he started off by saying the reason why he's doing that, and that his wife threatened for years to expose his secrets. Not just that he got black kids, but other stuff. Like expose him. And he said, like a coward, he just chose to let it go and not tell people about his kids. But he also said to his kids, his daughters, he said their names too. He said, growing up, I always told y'all all the money I give y'all, the allowances y'all got over the years from me, spend it wisely, invest, so that you could become millionaires. Well, I hope y'all did that, because he ain't leave them nothing. That's what he said. He left his portfolios, everything, to his 2 black kids.
And those were the ones that he cheated.
He said, I couldn't do right by y'all all y'all life. Y'all never got to know me. I never got to know y'all. But I hope, that having this, y'all see that, the reason why I think that people are trying to push this narrative that is fake and it was scripted is because I think those are the ones being allegedly paid by the family, so that when they go up before the rebate, go up to the courts, to the Supreme Court and stuff, they could go, oh no, that he's an actor. That was him acting. You understand what I'm saying? No, that was that man last will and testament, because it was after that, I think 3 or 4 days later, he died. So everybody was saying he must have knew that he was gonna die soon, because before it even come on, he's talking to someone. He said his name. I think his name was Ben. He was like, am I seeing clear? Can you see me clear? He was like, yes, I could see you. And he was like, you ready? You could go, and he started reading. He's only reading it because it's his last will and testament.
Right.
She said he did it the last laugh. Wait.
Ooh, I ain't know all this.
Wait, what you say, Kathy?
Heavy.
She said he did get oh yeah, he did. He got the last laugh. He did.
Ooh, baby.
Like I really just believe that they trying to push, some bloggers or whatever, they out there trying to push that's a skit, or it's not real. I really think they're doing that just to kind of throw it off so that those black kids don't get their money, but they're gonna get their money because that's it. He said it's in his will.
His kids.
It's in his will.
And that's his kids. So wow. I didn't even know none of this.
I thought that's what you was talking about.
No.
Oh, what you was talking about?
I was saying, they were saying.
Go on, show us yours then.
I'm trying to find it, girl.
Oh,
that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find it. I wasn't even looking for it when I seen it. It had popped up on the Google thing, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Jerry Springer died, and then they were saying he died from cancer, but the cancer was something about too much cum. That's what they were saying. I'm trying to find the article. Yeah. I was like, "What?" That's what I was talking about. Girl, I was like, what the hell is going on? I was a hot mess, girl. Yeah. But I ain't know what this stuff. I was like, oh shit. I ain't even know why he had kids and stepped out on his wife and oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry Springer, boy, I used to love his shows. Jerry.
Yeah, and then the son name is John and the daughter name is Misha. The black kids. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So he never got to know them or anything then, huh?
No,
because he never was a part of their life.
No. He said he did do what his wife said. That's why he said he was a coward. He said, and I'm even a coward now because I'm reading this to y'all on a camera because I'm still a coward because I can't face y'all.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why that is not scripted. That is not fake. That man,
that's real.
That was real.
That's real shit right there.
He said a lot of stuff. I'm trying to find the one I watched from my television.
Wow.
Okay, I think this one is it. Let's see. Because this one is longer.
That's sad.
I thought I'd know what to say by now, but the truth is, I don't. If I know anything, I know you two've been fighting, probably moments before you hit play, but seriously, girls, if you're watching this, then I know that I've been the cause of more than a few fights recently. Megan, Jordan, Megan, I know I wasn't the best father, not even the best example of a man for the two of you, and there's nothing I can do now to change that. I know that. But I do want to try to make right what I can. John and Misha, I know you don't know me, but I hope by the end of this, you'll know why I did what I did and why I've done what I've done. Where do I even begin? Well, first off, I know you've been wondering why your mother has been left out of all this. Reality is, this is what she wanted. And I don't know what she shared with you, but I hope you're open to hearing me. And believing me when I say she chose this. Well, really, I put her in an awful position, and then she did the same to me. Shortly after you were born, Jordan, I met and fell in love with another woman. And I had a child with her a year later. This was obviously very painful for your mother. It was painful for me. I found myself feeling things I'd never felt for someone I would have never imagined. It was confusing and complicated. And I shared all this with your mother. She tried forgiving me, but she just couldn't do it. More than forgiving me, Joan couldn't bear the shame of divorce or outside children. So she forbade me to see that woman and our child again. And I did what she told me for as long as I could. But no matter how hard I tried, I could not stay away from Melinda. John, Misha, I am so. There's nothing. I loved your. John, Misha, I did a terrible, terrible thing for terrible reasons. I let fear and ignorance and quite honestly hatred keep me away from you and your beautiful, beautiful mother. And I've spent the last 26 years in complete and crippling shame. And it is still a drop in the bucket of the immeasurable amount of pain I have caused each of you. My wife learned of your arrival, Misha, and demanded that I cut you off completely. I tried to reason with her, but she threatened to expose my infidelity and my illegitimate children. And I was such a coward. I'm a coward even now for making this video instead of making the effort to meet you. I am ashamed and disappointed in myself. I didn't know how to stand to my truth and stand up to my wife. I did, however, manage to stand up for you, John and Misha. While Joan kept me away from you with the threat of exposure, she did not keep me from providing for you. You see, I told her that if I had to accept a life without you, she would not get a red cent of my fortune, and that you would be named equally in my will. In the event of passing. But with everything going on in the world right now, I realize that I have to go a step further.
That damn Jerry.
Jordan, Megan.
Wait, see how he said with everything going on in the world right now, I had to go a step further. This is why he made this live.
I leave our home here in New Orleans to not get a red cent of my fortune, and that you would be named equally in my will in the event of my passing. But with everything going on in the world right now, I realize that I have to go a step further. Jordan, Megan, I leave our home here in New Orleans to you to do with whatever you want. The rest of my estate, my properties in Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, my bank accounts, investment portfolios, all liquid and intangible assets, everything, all of it will go to my children, John and Misha. Girls, all your life, I've been telling you to make your millions, and I hope you have. If not, you can always sell the house and split the profit.
Oh,
my
shit.
entire estate,
You see the way he said like
my
this?
entire estate belongs to John and Misha.
Yeah,
and
you
it is
ain't
up
take
to
my
them to-
advice when you was
all of
little.
it
Oh
will go
well.
to my children.
Wait. It's the way he said, remember all y'all life? I tried to tell y'all how to spend your money wisely. Well, I hope you had. Wait, hold on. There's only a little bit left.
Oh,
children,
Jerry.
John and Misha. The rest of my estate, my properties in Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, my bank accounts, investment portfolios, all liquid and intangible assets, everything, all of it will go to my children, John and Misha. Girls, all your life, I've been telling you to make your millions, and I hope you have. If not, you can always sell the house and split the profit. But my entire estate, belongs to John and Misha, and it is up to them to do with it what they will. It is truly the least I can do, as I and this country have failed you. And hopefully one day, America will do what's right as well.
All right, Jerry.
That's it, Greg.
Well, hot damn. Whew.
Yeah, when I saw that was funny.
He said,
"Hey, Miss V."
"Hey, Miss V." Yo, that shit was
Yo,
hilarious.
so you never seen that? That's what I thought you was talking about. Yes, girl.
Yo.
Now you see that is not scripted. That man,
That
that
ain't.
is serious. That is
That's
his
real
real, and
serious
he
right
did
there.
that because he said, with the way time and age is, time, you know, the way the time is now, people will switch up stuff, say that this didn't happen, say he didn't write that, move stuff around. He came live in his full mind and body
Right.
and said, "This is my last will and testament, and this is what's going down."
He was like this. I'm doing this on camera. Get the camera ready, man. You ready? Okay, that's
Let's
that's
go.
not scripted. That's real.
That's real. I think, like
Wow.
I said earlier, I think the bloggers and stuff that's trying to push that narrative, I think
Right.
the family paying them to do that. I think they
Oh
trying to
yeah.
do that
After
so
seeing
that
all
they can
this,
try to give these give them
yeah,
black kids a problem. But it
yeah.
ain't no getting around that. There ain't
Mm-mm.
no getting around that.
He said names.
Yeah.
He said them baby
And
names.
look, he said, y'all can do what y'all want with the house. You can sell it,
Let it.
do whatever y'all want, but
Yeah.
that's
You should have
y'all.
took my
That's
suggestion when you
y'all.
were younger. I
And the
told
wife
you how
ain't
to.
getting shit.
I told you how to. When you were younger, how to
Yeah.
do finances. If
He
you
said,
didn't,
"Remember when y'all were younger?" like in Boondocks when he said, "Remember when we were littler?"
wait, what movie was? Wait,
That was in Boondocks when Stewie. Well, what's his name? He said
there
to
was another
Stewie,
movie.
"Remember when we were littler?" He said,
Oh
"Remember when
no,
y'all was
that's
younger?"
another movie.
And I told y'all how, and I was giving y'all the allowance and the money and told y'all to invest your money, spend it
That's
wisely.
what Jerry's saying now. So I hope his kids listen.
He said, "Well, I hope you did that."
Hope you did that. And the way he shook his shoulder, like
he's like,
so that is it.
Like, I hope you did that.
He meant that. Like he did the shoulder shrug, so he meant that shit. Like that's it.
Well, she said, Jerry said, "F them kids, them white kids."
Adele.
But wait, now the people y'all see on the side, those are not his real kids.
Ooh,
those are
God.
bloggers that kind of reacted out
Oh
what
my
his
God.
kids would really be probably saying if they was watching that as they father, which was funny because one of them was just, she went in the back like she had the Holy Ghost. Like you see the black girl in the back, like she's catching the Holy Ghost listening to him, and the white girl in the middle was just
Y'all got
about to
me in
have
here
an
cracking up.
aneurysm listening to him. She didn't know if she
Oh
wanted
my
to cry
God.
or laugh.
Yeah,
mess.
it's Adele's.
But yeah, that's what I thought you was talking about.
No, this shit is better. This shit is hilarious.
Yeah, girl. Jerry said,
Oh God,
y'all, I ain't going out like that. I'm gonna have the last laugh.
That shit. Oh my God, Jerry said. Oh Lord, I
Now
don't know
that he
nothing
did
about
that, you're
this.
probably gonna see a lot more other celebrities doing stuff like that. Having a
Wow.
last will and testament on open on live, like, or recorded.
Wow.
So there's no
You
discrepancies.
know what? I didn't know Snoop Dogg's daughter had a YouTube channel.
Oh.
Yeah. Her fiance.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I was looking last night before I went to sleep, just looking on the wine dine and shit, because now I get myself to go to bed early because I got class and I was telling you class the next morning. And I'm looking and I'm like, why does girl look like the girl Snoop Dogg's daughter? So I look in the comment, sure enough it is. She got a YouTube channel.
What's she talk about?
Let me find it. Let me get my other phone. Just their relationship, and she actually,
it's for her and her boyfriend.
Yeah, but she has music on there. I didn't know she does music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she sing, right?
Yeah. And other stuff, and they just talking. And I was like, okay.
I know she was trying to when she was younger. littler. I fully say when she was littler, she used to do fashion with her mom. But I
I
don't
see some fashion stuff on the
know.
store, like a little store she got or something like that. Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
said, okay. That's the one who had the low self-esteem, right? Because one of his daughter, dark skin one,
Oh,
she's
she
so
watched
pretty.
it. Adele watched it. She said it's called Chop.
Yes, Adele. Yes. She's so pretty too. So beautiful. So beautiful. Blueface,
I like
baby.
that she's naturally
Naturally,
beautiful.
yes.
She don't do it,
Yes.
ain't all of this makeup, and she
Nope.
don't, you could tell she ain't went and had a bunch of surgeries
Nope.
trying to look
That's natural.
Hollywood. She
Yeah.
all natural about her, and I like that. I like
That's
that about her.
natural.
Yeah. What you were saying about Blueface, because you know I
You
love
heard
me
me,
some
right?
Blueface sick for Sean Rock. So tread lightly, sis. Tread lightly. Nah, go ahead.
Blueface, baby. 5 months pregnant.
Yes,
I
Larry.
like
And
Chr-
so
I
for
like
all
Krishan
those
Rock. Do you like
naysayers
Krishan
out
Rock?
there that was saying Krishan not preggo, well,
Right?
she is.
She
And
is.
for those out
Okay.
there that keep saying Blueface don't want that baby, y'all know doggone well that's just skits, right? Because that man want his baby. I
That's
think
right.
they planned it just like Krishan said.
She said they planned that baby.
I
So
believe it.
I like Krishan. Do you like Krishan Rock?
Yeah, I'm a big
I
fan
like
of them.
her. Okay.
You can't tell from my channel.
I like her.
I
That's
don't
a
be
girl. I
talking all
like
that
her. I
negative
dig
stuff
her.
everybody be doing about them because I am a fan.
Okay.
And
All
I
right,
like
me too. Okay, awesome. I thought it was just
Yeah.
me bugging out. I'm like,
Some of the stuff they do, I really just think it's for TV because that's how they known. Like,
yes.
you know, Blueface
Yes.
is known for that fighting world. He the one brought
Mhm.
all of this to the
Mhm.
internet.
That's
You get what
right.
I'm saying? All that fighting and carrying on.
When his show, when he first
Yeah,
started
but
his
that boxing show, he had the girls put the gloves on.
right, his show, right.
Yeah, I got
I
a
think
couple
a
of
lot
those
of
on
it.
my channel too.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I love. Let me tell you something. I liked the Blueface when he first, before he even came, before Krishan, when Blueface came out with the remix with Tatiana. That just hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, okay, he, even though he can't be on beat or nothing like that, he still he be doing his thing.
I wasn't a
trying.
fan
I
until
like him.
until I started watching his his fights.
Okay, so you started when he got his show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I started when he had Tatiana, and then I started when he got his show. That's when I
saw his vision, if you will. So that was the only reason why I was intrigued and kept watching the show, not just because it was a bunch of fight, but the dialogue behind it, him them putting on the gloves.
Right.
It was sometimes where I would watch and I kind of felt like some of the women were being bullied and forced into fighting when they really didn't want to.
When they didn't want to.
And I think that that's when he started seeing that that wasn't a good look for him. So he started giving them the opportunity to leave. You could go home. You don't have to be here. I don't want people thinking that y'all forced here.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because I know you remember some of the episodes. They would have them girls in the bathroom. They in the bathroom and she talking about, I'm not going out there. I'm not. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of. I'm like, well, the girl don't want to fight no more.
The girl don't want to fight.
Leave her alone.
Some episodes where they was like, we don't want. Like sometimes we don't want to fight.
Yeah,
like,
I was watching when Krishan first came to the house.
Oh, God.
And everybody keep on talking about when she got her tooth knocked out. Her tooth really got knocked out by accident.
It did.
And it had nothing to do with her fighting in the house. She was running.
Hit the thing.
And she hit that statue, that horse statue he got in the living room. He did feel bad and took her right to the dentist.
He sure the hell did.
Yeah.
He sure the hell did. By her being pregnant now, 5 months pregnant.
Only thing I wish this is no shade to you, Krishan. I know you young, baby girl. Got a lot to learn. But honey, you need to put some clothes on. That's the only thing. That's
She
my
started.
pet peeve with her.
She
Is
started.
always walking around with her clothes open and the bra on and
No,
like, put some clothes on.
She started. Check
Oh.
out her last she was in concert recently,
Mhm.
and people in the comments were like, okay, she's taking advice, she's fully dressed. And she
Oh,
had the bottle of water.
if they, good for
Yeah.
her. Because
Yeah,
that's all
she
I
was-
wanted to say. I'm like, I'm so sick
Yeah,
of seeing her
yeah.
in a bra and
Yeah.
seeing her behind out.
Yeah.
And like, come on, you know.
Yeah, she was fully dressed and everything. So she's starting to take
And you got
little suggestions now.
His Carissa, Blueface
His
mother. Child,
What do you
listen.
think?
Did you okay? So you saw the live. Let me back up a notch. You saw the live she did when she tried to act like they want her on the show. Zeus called her to be on the show and everything. There's no show without her and all that. Well, she showed up at that set because Sean was like, "Get her out of here."
I still have to see that part, but I heard about it. I'm going to look at it after this.
They made her leave. I feel like his mother's just a clout chaser. She need to just leave him alone and just let him live. Leave him alone. She's an opportunist and she keep trying to get clout off of her son. And then she took that picture of kissing a belly, a pregnant belly, trying to act like it was Krishan, then come back later and say, I never said it was her, but you tried to insinuate.
You tried to act like it was.
Yeah,
though.
she did. She knows she wanted the people to think that.
She knows she did. Because why would she? You know what I'm saying? Who else they gonna think that?
Now her and Tokyo Tony supposed to be beefing. Get the hell out of here. It must be some kind of show coming up.
It's
with
gotta
them.
be.
Something going on. Because why all of a sudden her and Black China mother beefing? What they got the beef about with they old behinds?
Did you see the interview? Tasha K interviewed Blueface mother and his sister.
Yeah, I've been saw that.
Yeah, that's old, but did you saw the interview? I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, I saw it. Both of them with their lying asses.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting though, but I don't know. I'm just like
that mama need to worry about her husband.
I really wish the best for Kassan.
It's a little sad though that Blueface. You know, you saw his interview he last did where he said he don't have a mother.
A teeny bit. I didn't see the whole thing. I want to see it though. I heard that he said something about he don't have a mother no more.
Yeah, he said
she's doing this for clout and stuff like that.
She is though. Look at everything she's done to him. And then you say you love your son.
Yeah, she is.
Like what? If that's love, child, I don't want to know what happens when you don't like them. When you don't like a person. All the disgusting things she said about Krishan Rock, and all of a sudden you want to act like I'm gonna still be there. That's still my grandchild. I wouldn't want that woman nowhere near my kid if I was Krishan.
The only thing that I don't like is when he gets into they're young. You know what I mean?
Right.
When he gets into it with Krishan, he goes back to the baby mother.
Well,
I think
they got a whole poly thing going on anyway, if you ask me, my opinion.
You never know.
They got some sister wife thing going on.
Remember he had that.
Yeah,
remember
like I think
remember?
It's just my opinion. I do think that Krishan and the baby mother, they sister wives. I think they just
you never know.
They okay with it. Like long as he do what he's supposed to do for them. Well, let Krishan tell it she feeding both houses.
Because I remember that's how when I started watching Blueface too, not only Tatiana, but when the baby mother was the damn sister wife with the other girl.
So you know she down. So you know she gonna stay in her lane and keep doing it.
They was living together. And it was okay with Blueface, and he had it was all taped and stuff, and then he had the mother living there, his sister living there, and then something happened.
That's why the mother mad now.
they
Because
all got into a fight.
He switched up. He changed the plan. If you listen to her sometime with the mother, Carissa,
she said the plan.
She says that he changed the plan. He switched up. He changed the plan. She always say that.
Yeah, you're right. She did say. She said on Tasha K.
This not the way it was supposed to be. The sister be saying that too.
Yeah, she said on Tasha K thing
Like, who does that? Her husband laid out, knocked out on the ground, and she doing signs. Just the sister, you saw that when they knocked her husband out. She's sitting there with her husband in her lap, talking about
Blueface baby.
Yeah, like what? That's why her husband left her ass. Like what the
piss all over her.
And him laid out.
Yeah.
With his head in her lap.
He's like, I can't handle this. This is just
his mother said, get away from her, far away from
her.
For
real.
She said he's with his family. They won't let him talk to me.
I don't blame him. Fuck. He would have been killed. Shit. What the hell? Talking about Blueface baby.
Yeah. Like what? I was watching that, like, what the hell?
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, that interview showed a lot because I didn't know that. See, she tried to play the thing like Chrisean just wailed on her in the house. No, you was throwing glasses and stuff at Chrisean. Blueface mother.
What people don't know is that's super old, that video that surfaced with them fighting is super old. Right. That is all the way back when he put the mother and sister out of his house. When they had the big fight that was going viral, when they was arguing and the mother was like, we homeless, we don't got nowhere to go. How you gonna have your sister move all the way here and don't help her? That shit is always that old. Like right after that is when they had the fight.
Oh, that's like, I remember that.
If you listen to what Chrisean telling the story, she said, you came in the house disrespecting me.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
Because the mother said because she was tired of coming there to the house and he had the other women staying there like he was living that poly life. We had all these women living in his house.
Like they used to live before.
Chrisean had just moved in. The mother was in there trying to call shots in his house. And he was like, get out. Get out. Remember, that's how it all started. He was putting her and the sister out. Get out of my shit. That's how old that was. And they try to act like that was some new drama. It wasn't new drama. That was that old.
Oh, because that's how, face? And now that brings it back to what I was talking about, because back then he was doing the poly life with the baby mama and the other girl, and the mother was living there.
And then Chrisean moved in, and that's when Chrisean said, "You never liked me." Remember, she told the mother, "You never liked me from the first day you met me. You didn't." Like she said, "You right, I didn't."
She sure did say that. Yep. This is oof.
She said, because I didn't understand why he had you there, why you was there in the first place. They brought Chrisean into the house. It was supposed to be all three of them living the poly life.
He put extra one in.
You know, Chrisean was the third one.
She was the third one. God forgive me.
Chrisean was third to the scene. The baby mama was already there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And the mama seemed like she wanted to live the party life too.
I don't know what's up with her. I mean, I love my kids, and I'm not gonna front y'all. I be all up in my boy's business too, but not like that.
Yeah, okay? But this mama, she is just too.
Yeah, I don't do all of that extra. Like,
too much. She's too much.
As long as my boys they make their own decisions. They grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can give them my opinion. They could take it or leave it.
That's
you
right.
know?
Yep.
That's it.
That's right.
That's it. But I'm not going by your house and trying to fight your baby mama or your girlfriend. Because if you think about it, she did the same thing to the baby mother.
Yes.
Videos out there of her treating her the same way, throwing food at her.
Yeah.
At the
restaurant. Yep.
She did the same thing to her. So don't try to act like this is new with Chrisean, like you just not getting along with Chrisean. And then she was talking about how she wasn't invited to the grandson birthday party, and she got the nerve to be mad at the grandmother, the daughter's his baby mother, her mother. Yeah, because she didn't call her and tell her where the party at. I wouldn't have told you either. You drama, lady. You not coming to my grandbaby birthday party with all of that.
Drama.
If he don't want you there, that's between you and your son.
That's right.
Take that up with your son.
That's
But
right.
me personally, as a grandma and a mama, I would have went to the party. Trust me. I would have found out what the party was anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
would have showed up at the party. If it's for your grandkids, show up. Or at least send a gift.
At least
Why
send a
you
gift. Now I'm in that predicament right now.
talking your mess on live, but you didn't send a gift?
Right.
When I watched that live, I'm like, well, did you send a gift? Did you at least send a gift to your grandbaby?
Right. Now I'm in that predicament right now. Actually, I'm glad we're talking about that because I have a daughter, right? And I haven't seen my grandbaby yet, you know what I'm saying? And this is my oldest daughter in the city. And she told me about the party and stuff. And I'm like, oh, we invited her. She's like, no, I don't want that to be the first time you see the baby.
I would think that would be
the perfect time to see the baby.
Timing. Like a whole celebration, family celebrating. Oh, look,
You
it's
know,
grandma.
It's
grandma.
It's gonna be at Buying Busters.
Hey,
the
Tracy.
Video thing. You know, hey Tracy. Hey. So I'm not invited there, but I'm gonna send a gift. You know, I'm gonna give a money order. You know, so because I'm not a money order, gift card. Because you could do anything, you know, with gift cards. You know what I mean? You could buy the baby anything, you know. Was I hurt? I'm not invited, of course. Yeah. You know, but
look how you even said. But look at what you said. I'm gonna send a gift at least.
I'm gonna send something.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's not about you.
It's not about me.
Baby.
It's the baby.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know, you never know what God has planned. You know what I mean? I wish that she would have told me sooner about the baby's thing, because if you don't want me there the day of the thing, we could have did something a week before. You know, I could have went to the city.
Maybe even a week after.
You know what I'm saying?
You still got time.
I could still, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll never know what happens. You know,
right.
I keep y'all informed.
Yeah.
I keep y'all informed, you know, but I am definitely gonna I decided, you know, I told Dave, I was like, you know, we'll get a money order or something, you know, instead of buying something, because I think I keep saying a money order.
I know what you mean, a gift card.
A gift card is better, because my stores up here and Brooklyn stores down there is different. You know, and I buy something and send it down there, she might not have. If the baby, you know, if it don't fit or if it's not the right thing, maybe they don't have the right Toys R Us.
And these days, they love the cash.
That's what I'm saying. A gift card is everything instead of just buying a gift. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have a Walmart down there in Brooklyn like we do up here, you know? Right. Or if they don't have a Toys R Us like we, so I'm going to send a gift card. They could do anything with that. That's that, you know.
Yeah. Dell said that's why Blueface always saying she knows what she signed up for, and I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
She know what she signed up, and it's true. It's true.
What I don't like about Chrisean is she basically be like, "Fuck them kids," because she always wilding. Oh, she talking about his mother. Carissa, she be like, "Fuck them kids," because she always wilding when she go over there. You talk, I think she talking about Carissa, because I've never heard Chrisean say F Blueface kids, but his mother be talking. She flip flop back and forth.
Unless she's saying like when Blueface goes over there to spend time with his kids, Chrisean do be wilding out.
Oh, that's what she's saying. Okay,
probably.
I misread it. Okay.
I think it's with him.
She do get on Twitter. She get on Twitter, start doing shit to get his attention. Yeah, doing shit to get his attention.
Yeah. They both do it though.
She do.
She took a picture with celebrities and he started getting his feelings. You know what I'm saying?
She know how to get his attention.
Interview.
She know how to poke the bear.
Yeah, she know how to. Yeah, he did.
And then he go do interviews and say stupid crap like, "I ain't want that baby anyway."
Right? Or they just want to.
Are you sure it's mine? And you know, shit like that. When we all know that he the daddy, you that baby's pappy.
You the pappy.
You know, like stop it. You that baby's pappy.
I'm the papa. You papa.
Yeah.
He got mad when she took a picture with Rick Ross or whoever that was.
Yeah, he was mad
Wow.
when remember the party she was at with Zeus and P. Diddy came all the way from across the
Oh,
room
I saw that.
to
Gave
acknowledge
her
her and give her her flowers. Yes. Yep.
That's that respect.
Yep.
She getting that respect out here. She deserves it.
But is it okay? Speaking of respect, is that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
With P.
Is it
Diddy.
good? Bad?
Gotta watch P. Diddy.
You gotta
we all
watch
know about the highly weird. You know.
So okay, I don't want to change the subject. I want to stay
No,
on
come
topic
on.
here. But since we talking, okay, we got some old heads up in here. So I know y'all remember the show Seventh Heaven.
No. I heard about it though. I heard about it.
The TV show, the family show that used to come on back in the day called Seventh Heaven.
I heard about it, but I never watched it. Everybody's silent like that.
Because
what happened?
So maybe we should wait and talk about this then, because you know the whole time I didn't know that father. Why is this coming up on my thing like that? I didn't know that father, the entire years, all those years, he's been violating children.
Oh.
And his wives knew.
Oh.
He got married twice. Both wives knew. One wife started threatening him and started working with the FBI against him while his show was on air and doing very well, because the show was on for over 10 years. I heard about. Come on, y'all. Some of y'all, I know y'all know about the show, the Seventh Heaven.
I heard about the show many times, but I never watched it. You're gonna make me want to watch this show now, girl. Damn it.
It's super old.
It is, because I've heard about it back in the day.
Kathy B, you never heard of Seventh Heaven? It used to come on in the 90s. It was a hit family show. They had all them kids. He was a pastor. Yes.
Him. He played in other shows.
He played a lot of stuff. Yes, he's been an actor since a teenager.
Oh, shit.
And guess what? He was touched by a grown woman from the age of 7 till he was 13.
What?
Yes. Wait, see, you know what? This is something we got to talk about in itself, because I want y'all to see. I want to play this interviews. I want y'all to hear what this man was literally on TV saying. And I'm going, wait, he talking about kids, right? Now, he did this to children, but R. Kelly sitting in jail? And this man was literally admitting it in his interviews on television with 10-year-olds, what he did to 10-year-old little girls on interviews on TV.
Whoa. You gotta do that.
Kathy said she heard about it, but she never watched it. Oh my gosh, y'all. We definitely gotta watch this, Brooklyn. You want to come on tomorrow and we're gonna talk about this?
Yeah, we could do that.
We could do it tomorrow. I'm gonna have it up because it's still in my what's her names.
Oh my God.
Yes. He did interview after interview after interview after interview over years, and no one said nothing. And he was still on TV acting.
He was telling them?
Girl, he ended up a fan. He ended up marrying a fan, and he's still living a life at 72 with his young fan who he married. She like 27 or something. He's 72.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta get into this thing. Oh no.
Yes.
I gotta get into this. What's his name?
Oh my gosh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. It's in the article you got there.
Okay.
Say his name, girl. Say his name.
Okay, wait. Eric Cameron?
All right, hold on.
Yeah, Eric.
Here it is.
Right? Am I saying it right? Eric? Is it right? That's not the right? Or is another person's name? Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Wow. That's crazy. Mm. And he ain't in jail?
No.
Stephen Collins.
That's his name. That's
It
it.
says it right here. Stephen Collins breaks his silence on sexual abuse allegations.
Yes, that's his name. That's his name. That's his name.
He confessed to molest.
I'm telling you, girl, year after year, he was just they started showing his old interviews back in the 90s and stuff. Girl, he was literally admitting it. He was saying literally word for word what he did to the 10-year-old and what the 10-year-old did to him and everything, and he was never prosecuted.
Hollywood weird
And his
world.
wives knew. The first child that he did it to was his first wife's niece. For years, from the age of 10 until she was 15. He told that his story himself. He told it himself.
It says Stephen Collins described inappropriate encounter with 10 years old.
Look what Adele just
God.
said. She said he's actually on 911 with Angela Bassett, and that's my favorite show right now.
Oh, that's him, Adele?
Nobody talking about him. Nobody talking about him. Nobody talking about him.
Wait, no, that's not.
He's 72 years old now.
That's not the same guy from 911, is it? With Angela Bassett?
No, that's not the fireman.
No.
No, that's not the fireman. That's not the guy that played her husband. No.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait a minute.
They do kind of resemble, but no, that was probably, no, he older.
Yeah, that's not him.
Yeah,
like, girl, no, Adele, no.
Yeah, no, he old. Yeah, he older.
She gonna have me have a heart attack over here at the age 47. Girl might be like, no, that's my show.
Thank God.
Oh my God. Woo. Oh Lordy.
Yeah, we gotta definitely talk.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about him. Yeah, nobody talking about him. No, he's 72 now, married to some 27-year-old fan who reached out to him first. She reached out to him first.
Victim of accused pet. I'm trying to watch what I say on your, your thing.
Mm-hmm.
The victim is speaking out.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody talking about it now, but he never been prosecuted. They ain't doing nothing to him.
But
they ain't doing nothing. That's what I'm saying. He living his life. Yeah, the victims been speaking out as grown adults, telling what he did to them when they was kids. Nothing never happened.
What?
Yeah, there was never, no. One of the wives worked with the FBI against him, got him on recordings and everything.
I'm looking at one of the victims now. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is 8 years ago. All these things 8 years ago. and they are shutting like nothing's going on.
Like it's nothing. Like it never happened. And the whole time his show was a hit. He doing big things. The whole time he touching kids. And I used to watch that show, Seventh Heaven. I grew up watching that show. It was kind of like the white Bill Cosby show. You know, they had that. They had Seventh Heaven and they had the Cosbys.
Wow. The Different Strokes with the Bicycle Man Chalmers.
And they had what? Benson. What was that? Wonder Years.
Talking about over here.
What?
Different Strokes too?
Oh, the father from Different Strokes. He
What?
dead now though, right? What you reading? Let me see. What you
It
reading?
says the
The fans returning bikes after a ride. Mr. Horton comes out juggling. He used to juggle knives in the circus. Not a troubling backstory at all. He says instead of renting, Mr. Drummond should buy a bike. Sounds good to Arnold. Mr. Drummond doesn't like the idea of Arnold riding around town. There are a lot of creepy weirdos. Arnold says a bike now is a
I don't
great
know what this is though.
going to be this size forever. Mr. Horton shows Arnold a fresh red bike. He loves it. He can wear a red helmet with red pants and pronounce C's like B so people know where he bumps from. Mr. Drummond says it'll make a fine birthday gift. Mr. Horton tells Arnold if he passes out these flyers, he'll give him a nifty radio.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
You keep coming up with these presents, you can scratch me all over.
What?
He might just take you up on that, Arnold. Arnold is unsuccessfully distributing these opposite of treasure maps. Dudley shows him how a real salesman does it, then wants in on the offer to hand out a pedophile's leaflets for a free radio. Arnold announces he gave out all the flyers.
That is great, Arnold. You're sure some terrific passer out.
Pass
Somebody
her
calling
out.
me. Somebody, it's a scammer calling me.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Wonder Years, right, Kathy? Right.
Words when I put my mouth to it.
Maybe don't advertise what that mouth will do. Mr. Horton says this calls for a celebration.
I'm done with this show. I can't.
Wait,
Don't. Wait.
I wanted to hear it. That's why I'm demonetized now.
But, girl, we're gonna have to stop.
Yeah, y'all. I've been demonetized. That's why y'all ain't been seeing me. I've been in my feelings. I've been upset.
Yeah.
But Brooklyn has talked me off the ledge, and I'm back. Yeah. That's why I'm
They being too touchy
demonetized
on here.
now.
We're trying to get your
Showing
channel
stuff
back,
like
girl.
that. Talking about stuff like that.
And you see, they won't unmonetize this motherfucker right here, right? Shit.
No, I still want to hear it now. You done played it, child. Might as well. Might as well. Let's finish.
But you know what's funny though, right? And not funny, but this guy got a good point. The shit that actors be saying.
Right in our
Check
face.
this out. Check what he said. I never would think of this though, but I'm listening. I'm like, my phone was ringing. That's why I had to stop it.
Yeah.
It was a scam. Scam people.
Mr. Horton has toys.
Listen to what he said.
Arnold riding around town.
Okay, not that part. Hold on.
C's like B, so people know where he bumps from.
Okay.
Mr. Drummond says it'll make a fine birthday gift. Mr. Horton tells
Look,
Arnold if he passes
watch.
out these flyers, he'll give him a nifty radio.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
You keep coming up with these presents, you can scratch me all over.
He might just take you up on that, Arnold. Arnold is unsuccessfully distributing these opposite of treasure maps. Dudley shows him how a real salesman does it, then wants in on the offer to hand out a pedophile's leaflets for a free radio. Arnold announces he gave out all the flyers.
That is great, Arnold. You're sure some terrific passer out.
I have a way with words when I put my mouth to it.
Maybe don't advertise what that mouth do. Mr. Horton says this calls for a celebration. How about a banana split in his attached apartment that features one of those arcade cabinets older men are known to have loved in the 1980s?
Arnold, this is the tallest, the sweetest, the gooeyest, the stickiest, the most disgusting banana split I think I've ever made.
That checks out. Most of his disgusting sticky messes aren't very tall at all.
The way I eat it, it won't have a chance to melt. My tongue's faster than a hummingbird's wing.
Arnold, please say less right now. Mr. Horton says it sucks. Arnold's dad won't give him the bike until his birthday. And if he wants to swing by after school, he can ride that red thing. Maybe take the bike for a spin, too. But do not tell Dad about the bike. Matter of fact, don't tell Dad shit. Arnold tells Dudley the awesome news that Mr. Horton has toys and trains and video games. It's like Michael Jackson's house. Just like Michael Jackson's house. And he might be able to get Dudley in on the banana-shaped stuff in your mouth action. Mr. Horton sees his young guests and plants some porn between comic books.
Oh.
Very weird laugh track. He invites them into his sad apartment for pizza. He says the za is cooking, but he needs to go to the front, so peruse his well-stocked literature in the meantime. Arnold's mind is blown. That's a titty. That's a titty. Whole book full of titty. Mr. Horton catches them and says, it's all good. A little titty never hurt no one. The human body is a work of art. Now here's some pizza with a not-so-subtle sales pitch on the side.
You know, guys, you can just have an awful lot of fun with your clothes off. Unless, of course, you live at the North Pole and going to freeze your tush off.
Very, very weird laugh track. He says skinny dipping is fun. Here are pictures of him swimming naked with kids to prove it. Dudley says it looks like a party. Arnold is not about that life. Mr. Horton asks if these young adults want a little wine with their pizza, like in France or Michael Jackson's house. Arnold says no way. But when Dudley says yup, Arnold refuses to let him drink alone. True friendship. Mr. Horton says, let's play Instagram. Dudley can be Tarzan, but Tarzan never wore a shirt. Better pop that thing off, Dudster. Now let's take some pictures, drink some wine, have a good time. To be continued. Right now. Horton says Tarzan needs a lion. He volunteers. He loves lying to kids. But first, more jungle juice. Arnold says no thanks. That stuff nasty. But when Dudley calls him a punk, Arnold says pour up, drink.
L'chaim.
Close enough. Horton invites them to jump on his twin-sized mattress, an underdog contender for top 5 saddest things about this episode. He says they can use his nickname, Curly, a nickname for his hair, just not the ones on his head. A customer arrives. It's Mr. Drummond. He tries to pay for the bike, but can't take the hint to scram from Horton's horny ass. Arnold sees his daddy talking to the guy he lives with and books it out the back with Dudley in a fistful of gum. Arnold gets busted by Kimberly and Willis with a mouthful of minty chew. They ask why he smells like Kiefer Sutherland's pool house. He says it's just wine. Dudley's dad gave it to him. And what's the big deal? Everyone drinks wine in France. But he's not in France or Michael Jackson's house. And if Dad finds out, he's going to whoop his ass. Arnold feels bad about all the sneaking. Mr. Horton has some cartoons that might change his mind. Arnold's not convinced.
Oh, that's all right, Dudley. That just means that there's more Boston cream pie for you and me.
Boston cream pie?
Let's pray to God he's talking about dessert and not a road trip. Mr. Horton puts on the tunes.
That mouse just lost his pants. And he's not wearing any undershorts. Look at that girl mouse. She's wearing a bikini. Not anymore.
Very, very, very weird laugh track. This vintage hentai finally exceeds Arnold's capacity for bullshit. He's taking his cream pie to go. Mr. Horton says now they can play Neptune. It's a water game in the shower. Dudley's gonna love it. Dudley's dad swings by the Drummond residence. He politely requests they stop sending Dudley home sauced. Yesterday, he came home smelling like Nick Nolte's Golden Globes tuxedo. Mr. Drummond denies the allegations. Willis and Kimberly spill beans. They say Arnold came home schmambammed, but claimed he got loose at Dudley's house. Dudley is going to talk with his son. Mr. Drummond is going to go whoop Arnold's ass. Time to tackle the serious topic of preteen alcoholics.
He came to discuss something that I found quite informative.
Oh, what's that?
You and Dudley hitting the bottle.
What you talking about, Dad?
Nailed. Mr. Drummond wants a name. Arnold fingers Horton, which is not the way Horton hoped things would go.
He gave us some pizza and wine.
What else went on there?
He showed us some pictures. Everybody was naked.
Ha ha.
Naked?
And he showed us some kinky cartoons.
Ha ha.
What do you mean by kinky?
Well, you told me about the birds and the bees, but that's nothing compared to what those mice were doing.
Mr. Drummond calls 5-0 and brings them to Horton's den of Schwinn. Busted, you sweatered sicko. Dudley says Horton gave him a pill to feel good, but he does not feel good. At first it was fun. Then Mr. Horton tried to touch him. His dad says it's not his fault, and he loves him. Then makes a face that says, "Goddamn you white people." Arnold doesn't know who to trust anymore. Mr. Drummond says you can still trust most people, even like 3 of the white ones. But watch out for adults who tell you to keep secrets from your parents or lavish you with gifts and wine, even if they made Thriller. So what did we learn today? Stay the hell away from bike shops. Because the nice old man running them might try to feed your kid ice cream and wine, then show him pictures of his saggy old balls.
Stay the hell away from bike shops.
And if someone offers you a free radio, you're better off just buying the damn thing. And
hey, Neva! Welcome, welcome,
and it
welcome.
doesn't matter what people do in France, because we are not
And
in
yeah,
France
I remember
or
that
Michael
episode
Jackson's
with
house.
Dudley.
See you next time on a very special episode.
Yeah. Well,
Grooming, yup. Yup, Kathy.
grooming.
Yeah.
Ain't that something? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Shit like that was going on back then.
Well, yeah, I was shocked to hear about the actor from Seventh Heaven. What's his name again? Say his name again, Brooklyn. We're gonna talk about him tomorrow, y'all. I'm gonna have
that's
it
gonna be
shared up.
interesting.
I watched it.
I want to take a look at
his
thing tonight.
It was just long. It's like an hour and like 45 minutes long.
That's okay.
The documentary. It's like a documentary on him.
You see 7 from 7. Oh, what did I put here? 7 Heaven Child. Oh Lord.
Because that's what come up.
That's what I put.
Because that's what come up with his behind
Stephen
that.
Collins.
Yeah, Stephen Collins. That's his name. But that's what I want us to talk about. I was like, what? Nobody not talking about him, but everybody wanted to talk about R. Kelly. But R. Kelly wasn't touching no kids. Okay? Say what you want. Well, he wasn't touching no 13-year-old, 10-year-olds.
R. Kelly's niece was 12 years old, girl.
Girl, I'm not getting into that with y'all. R. Kelly, y'all believe that hype. All y'all want that. That man ain't touching no 12-year-olds and none of that. Them was all grown-ass women making their own decisions and allowing that man to manipulate them and be gullible. There ain't no law.
You don't think he did that?
No.
With that 12 years old, his niece? No.
Nope. Not at all.
No.
Look at her face. Y'all, we gonna go back and forth about
either.
Yes.
Y'all don't believe it? I don't know. They say he pee on her.
Nope. Don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
No.
You think she got paid? Somebody paid her to say
it wasn't him. No, it just wasn't him. It didn't happen.
Him?
Yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's not that. If all of that was, he went to court for that. He was acquitted. He went to a whole trial for that, and he was acquitted. Why do you think he was acquitted? Because it didn't happen. It wasn't true. And now all of a sudden, 25 years later, they want to put him in jail for the same thing he was already acquitted on. No, it didn't happen. And then what he's in jail for now has nothing to do with none of those women or even the surviving R. Kelly and everything y'all been seeing plastered all over the social media. He's not in jail for none of that. None of that.
So what is he in jail for then? I thought he was in jail for that.
No.
What is he in jail for?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I'll let you listen. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
No, because I could learn something too. Because I really thought he was in jail for with the whole thing with the girls and stuff like that.
Hold on. Give me a second. I'll let you hear it for yourself out of R. Kelly's mouth. Out of R. Kelly's mouth.
I like R. Listen, I like his music. I like R. Kelly's music. But
I was gonna talk about this a while ago, but other stuff was coming up. Other stuff was coming up. So
all those girls came forward saying he did
here it is. I just have to share my screen because I never
that's
uploaded
what I can't do on mine, to share my screen yet. I gotta fix my laptop.
I didn't upload to let me close some of these so that we don't have no lag. I don't know what is going on with all of the lag.
And they gave him what? They hit him with some time. So they hit an innocent man?
Yeah, he was innocent. Okay, hold on.
Wow.
Right here. Let me just share my screen.
They hit an innocent man all that time.
It won't be the first time. It's not.
It won't be the first time. That's true about that. It sure won't be.
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
All right.
You talking on the phone.
We can hear it.
I know your fucking voice. And when she said that to me, I was dumbfounded. trying to figure out how the hell she knew these things. She started calling me liars and all kind of names, telling me to get rid of my other girlfriend. And if I didn't, then she was going to leave and do what she had to do. And I told her I was not going to leave my other girlfriend. But if either of them wanted to leave, then I would respect that.
He's talking about Ariel. He's gonna get into
Oh.
all of the stuff and everything, but right now, because he's talking to Corey Holcombs. Y'all know who Corey Holcombs is, right? The comedian.
No.
The comedian. He's talking to him from jail on the phone.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna share a little bit of what Corey. I think I put it on my channel what Corey Holcomb had to say, but I'll play a little bit of that after y'all listen to this. But I just wanted to let y'all know what he's talking about right now.
Okay.
And honor that. And that wasn't the answer she wanted to hear. In fact, it only made her angrier. And when she saw that yelling and
he telling him why Ariel was really upset. So all of that stuff about Ariel and Jocelyn when they was fighting and going through all that, it wasn't for publicity. They was really fighting about this. So he's just giving like the backstory on why Ariel really tried to go public on him and make up all of these lies and stories.
cursing me out.
Let me text Dave because he over there huffing and puffing, and he know he can make him something to eat.
She told me I had no idea what I had done. And after that, she left the visit. That was the last time I had seen her. But I know without a doubt that when she left that visit, she was furious and scorned by whatever emails she had seen between me and my other girlfriend, phone calls between me and my attorney, obviously. And on top of all of that, I had told her I was not leaving my other girlfriend for her, even after she had threatened me. This incident took place in 2019. So when I went to trial in New York in 2021, the same girlfriend that had come to see me at the visit in 2019, who is now my ex-girlfriend, had become the government star witness testifying against me in that New York trial. And she definitely lived up to...
I'll be back, y'all.
From a federal prison. And she definitely lived up to the name star witness. The reason I say that is because every bit of anger, every bit of jealousy and hatred that I saw in her eyes at that visit back in 2019 was the same anger, jealousy, and hatred that I saw in her eyes when she was on the witness stand, except it had grown and now looked like a woman that was truly scorned, seeking revenge, and had the whole government backing her up. Well, now I have obtained a search warrant that was executed on the BOP disciplinary hearing officer A, who the government continues after 4 years calls her Officer A. The search warrant on Officer A was executed back in February 2020 before I had ever gone to trial. The search warrant shows that the BOP officer had illegally accessed my federal law enforcement information 153 times within a 6-month period, which means for 6 months she was doing this. The search warrant shows the BOP officer A had illegally scanned 12 pages of my federal restricted law enforcement information and sent it to her own personal Gmail account. The search warrant also shows that the BOP officer A had illegally shared my private restricted law enforcement information with a famous and very influential blogger by the name of Tasha K. The search warrant shows that Tasha K had illegally received all of my federal restricted law enforcement information from the BOP Officer A. And the search warrant also shows that Tasha K illegally shared my private information while having glasses of wine with the entire world, including people who were illegally influenced by that federal restricted law enforcement information, becoming a government star witness against me in my case. If all this was in the search warrant, which was executed on February 2020, then this means that the government knew about BOP Officer A and the blogger Tasha K before I had ever gone to trial.
There go Tasha K. Now wait, hold on a second. Remember when Tasha K was saying that that they was asking her for paperwork and conversations that she was having with a specific correction officer that was right, but that correction officer went missing afterwards allegedly, and then she resigned from the prison,
right?
or
I
whatever.
remember that.
Okay, this is where he talking
Okay,
about.
guys, I want to stay on with you guys. I'm going to shut the camera and listen to you while I'm in the kitchen, okay?
Okay.
Husband's having a fit because he's been home from work waiting on me to cook, and I ain't cooked shit yet.
Well, we have been on almost 3 hours, but
you know how you can hear like huffing and puffing from the other room?
Yeah. I mean, we can resume tomorrow.
Can we? This is your show,
absolutely.
though. I don't want to, you know what I mean? This is your show, you know? So
I'm going to just let this finish playing, let everybody finish hearing this, and then we can resume tomorrow.
All right. I'm going to go, though, guys.
Okay,
but
Brooklyn.
I love y'all. Y'all know when a man is hungry on it.
Okay.
And he's been patient since we got on. He ain't been saying that. And I'm like, okay, you know. So I'm going to go cook my husband something to eat.
Okay.
He got to get up for work at 3 in the morning. And I got school in the morning, too. But I love y'all. I had a blast, sister girl.
Yeah, thank you for jumping on.
Yeah, we've come back tomorrow for y'all.
We'll continue tomorrow.
Oh, wait, I can't see y'all. Okay, peace.
Peace.
Knowledgeable about all these crimes being committed against me, all of my federal law enforcement information being stolen, shared by BOP Officer A, blogger Tasha K, government witnesses being tampered with. Why did the trial continue on without a full investigation being done? Why weren't there any charges brought against BOP Officer A and Tasha K? These were federal charges. These were federal crimes being committed. Yeah. When the government was well aware of it, there is a search warrant that confirms their knowledge of these crimes. This officer is not a kid and knew exactly what she was doing when she gave all of my federal restricted phone calls and emails to the blogger Tasha K prior to my trial. This call is from a federal prison. The officer was well aware of the possibilities of what giving all of my federal information to a blogger could do to me and my case. Officer A knew that it could hurt my case.
See what he's saying? That correction officer was giving Tasha K information of his case. That's why she resigned. Neva, you want me to drop the link? You want to jump up on the panel?
This is not just some BOP employee or some security guard we're talking about, but this is a judge in the Bureau of Prisons who committed these federal crimes against me. There is a professional code of ethics that these people are supposed to follow, that they are trained took an oath promising you, me, and the public that they would follow that code of ethics. Because that code of ethics represents what integrity, honesty, law, and justice are supposed to look like. It's supposed to represent what our Constitution, our due rights, and our equal rights are supposed to look like. Which is why this disciplinary hearing officer A and what she did is problematic. She showed no integrity, no honesty, no kind of respect for that code of ethics. She showed no respect for her job, her colleagues, the law, or our judicial system. When she decided to break those laws, jeopardize my rights to a fair trial.
Oh, he said that was the judge?
Jeopardize my life.
I thought that was a correction officer.
Now, some people, they're going to say, well, he had his day in court. He was found guilty by a jury of his peers. Well, here's the problem with that. The jury, they do absolutely nothing about a federal BOP disciplinary hearing officer stealing and scanning, sharing all of my restricted jail records by recording.
Oh, okay, it was a correction officer. Okay.
Who was sharing those jail records with government witnesses in the very same trial that jury was sitting in. Now, I know that there are people out there that may not like me or believe everything they hear about me. It's okay.
Just click the link, Neva.
Opinions of me, R. Kelly, and I respect that. But my constitutional rights, they're supposed to look just like your constitutional rights. My due process, R. Kelly's due process, is supposed to look just like your due process. There should not be a celebrity's version of the Constitution or due process. My freedom is not a celebrity. My freedom is not a color. It is not a price tag or some prosecutor's trophy. But my freedom, it lies in the midst of the investigation. This BOP officer who stole my records, who stole my recorded phone calls and shared them illegally. That's why I want everybody.
See, that goes to what I'm saying about the setup. And they couldn't really keep him with those, allegations with the girls and minors and all of that. So then they start coming after him financially, music, this and that and this. They was just going to find any old thing to get him.
Listen to what hold on, give me a second. Listen to what wait, no.
And Tasha K, she's been very messy throughout her blogging history.
Oh yeah, we know. We know. You gotta take a little bit. Some of the stuff is true, with a spice of her twist. You know how she do. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Do you watch Corey Holcomb?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. Let me press play.
Hey everybody!
All right.
Hey.
We had to fuck up some food.
How you doing? How you doing, Sister Girl Talk people?
How you doing?
Testing is better.
You have
Can y'all hear it?
No, just fucking with.
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay.
Yo, do you have a name for yourself?
Right here talking to you from the 5150 show. Darlene OGOT.
Sister Girl, do you have a name for yourself?
Marcus, from the streets of
No.
Chi-Town, one of my
I haven't really thought about that.
With.
No doubt.
Been
Yeah,
doing
you
for so
should.
many years. Last week I had on that jacket he made me. Man of many talents, man. What's up, man? Let them know what's up.
Man, what's
Hey,
up? What's
Neva
up?
Burrows. How you
5150
doing?
show, DJ Daddy-O. Man,
Hello.
it's just a pleasure to be here with you, bro. You know, I'm proud of you. We go.
I played those phone calls from the brother R. Kelly, and I feel good about letting my man get a chance to speak his mind and say what he have to say, because when I heard him speak and talk about things, I was like, yo, this is something that the people need to hear. I mean, most people have an open mind about it, but some people say what they want to say. But listen to me. We are in trouble as black people in America, as we have been since they kidnapped us and brought us out here. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. A lot of people had a misconception about what R. Kelly was in jail for.
Now listen to this.
A lot of people.
This is
thought
what
R.
I was
Kelly
trying
was
to
in
tell
jail
Brooklyn.
because of some shit
Okay.
that had to do with they caught him with this young girl or something. No, that's not what it was. Listen to what I'm telling you in America. This is why I wanted to talk to my brother, because I mean, first of all, when you locked up on some bogus shit, that make the time go even slower. I believe there's a lot of motherfuckers who might be sitting down like, man, damn, I got caught. Listen to this. They have some laws that are flat out bogus in this world that work for who they want it to work for and go against the people they don't want it to work for. In other words, what I'm saying is, if you black and you are in the custody of the United States of America, because a lot of y'all still think you free and everything. You ain't free. Everything you do on the phone, everything you do in front of a TV, all that stuff is being watched and being recorded. That's why it ain't no more antennas like that. When you watching your TV at home, them people, if you know what things are, you know what I'm talking about. Them people can look at you. What happened to that brother R. Kelly is bogus as hell. They don't have no evidence of this man doing the shit that a lot of us thought they had him arrested for. He's not in jail for that shit you think you know about. He in jail because crooked motherfuckers sent the bitches he was fucking with off, used them as witnesses against him to lock him up for this shit called racketeering. If you know anything about this fucking law, this law is the motherfucking, we have created a law basically where we can lock people up and justify it for whatever the fuck we want to lock people up and justify it for. If you're walking up and down the street with your kids, they could grab you, put this law on you, and ain't nothing you could do about it. If you know what this law is, a lot of people don't know what this law is. I'm not here to justify nothing about what anybody did with their dick, because I'm here to tell you, if the world knew what I did with my dick, some people would hate me, but some people would make a Corey Holcomb trophy.
Stupid.
What I done did out here, coming from the motherfucker.
I want a trophy. Look.
The people who I didn't have the opportunity to be with and all like that, nigga, y'all will be proud of me. If they, look, when I took the call from the good brother R. Kelly, where you got to press 5 if you accept this call, we already know the call was recorded. They probably gonna be recording my phone forever now because I took a call from my good brother R. Kelly, but I did what I had to do because I don't like when people get railroaded in jail. He gave an address. We're gonna post this address again. And when y'all write to the Department of Justice, the people who will, and I hope it's a lot of you who will, you need to make sure you express the concerns of being an American citizen where you have laws that lock us up for nothing.
Yeah.
And this is all an extortion.
Is this what we really talking about?
Well, I was on here when I first jumped on, I jumped on, like the tag say, to let's chat and recap. So we was just recapping on things that's been trending, you know, in my
This been trending because I don't hear about this, about no whole Corey Holcomb.
Yeah, you know, we just been talking about a lot of different topics that's been trending since I've been gone.
The 50-50
you know,
thing
on
that I mentioned in the comments been
YouTube.
trending. Let's talk about that.
Wait, say what?
The 50-50 thing that I mentioned in the comments been trending. Do you believe?
I want to know more about that. Couples and bills. That sounds interesting.
Do you believe that a girl and a guy should go, husband, wife, whoever, should go 50-50 on bills and in the household?
Wait, you okay?
If we lived in the best world,
should husbands and wives go 50-50?
Yes,
on
all
bills?
girlfriends, boyfriends. If you living with somebody, should you and your partner go 50-50 on the bills in the household?
That depends.
Because
who making the money? Who the money maker in the house?
That's what I'm saying, because a lot of people say, yeah, you should. And a lot of people saying, no, the guy should pay all the money. You know, the guy should pay the bills if you taking care of work.
So if you marry, I feel, this just my opinion.
Right.
But I do feel that the husband should be providing for his family.
All the bills, 100%.
I believe.
Well, okay, that's why I said it depends, because if he is in the financial stability that he should be in, you know, to take care, to provide for his family, then yes. But now, that's why, you know, it's called couples and they marry. Now, if the husband can't do it all by himself, then yeah, I do believe the wife should step in.
Right, because I've seen a lot of topics talking about this, and people were saying, guys and as well as women were saying, at some points in their life, they girl was making more money than them, or they girl was making money and they wasn't, and they was paying 100% of the bills, and still coming home, taking care of the kids, cooking, doing everything. And then the guys, I never heard anything where it was saying a guy was paying 100% of the bills and still coming home and cooking and cleaning and taking care of the kids. Why are we, as women, you know what I'm saying? We can pay the bills, still come home, cook, clean, you know, do everything for the kids, take care of the kids and everything. And the guys think if they work and they pay the bills, that is our responsibility to take care of the household.
You make a good point. Go ahead.
But this is how I feel. This is how I feel. It depends personally on one, like what your religious status is, because that plays a lot in certain couples and relationships too. And then if I'm married to somebody and they can't do it, but I can do it, okay, but there's other things you can do to compensate for me having to go out there,
like fix
and make it happen
in the house, like fix the roof,
Yeah.
fix the pipe, fix this, you know,
You
take
can learn
out
how
the
to cook.
garbage.
I'll leave you instructions.
Cook. Right. Yeah.
No, that's what I was saying, because guys feel
Make
like
sure the
girls,
kids got their babs and in bed, homework
Yes.
done. I think the man can pick up that if the wife is
no,
out
that's
working.
what I'm talking about. You always hear about women, like, because you know we be single mothers or whatever. Even if we are not single mothers, we go to work, come home, pay the bills, right, and then still cook, clean, take care of the kids, and do everything we need to do. Guys, they think they could just go to work and then hang out with the fellas like it's nothing. Like they don't gotta cook
Look,
and clean.
we gotta figure out everything.
That's
Man,
what I'm
this
saying.
puppy done snipped my
Why is
wire.
it not equal? Why do guys think that they can just pay the bill, go to work and pay the bills, or even if they going 50-50, or even if they paying 100% of the bill? Why you think you could just do that? Because when women pay 100% of the bills, we still come home and cook and clean and take care of the kids. Guys pay 100% of the bills and think that they don't have to. They think they off the hook to cook, clean, and take care of kids.
Yep.
Why is that always, you know, like a thing?
Yeah.
Because it's not right. You know, why should we always be Like,
well, Kathy B
Permian
said that
alone.
that's that young mindset. I agree. I think these millennials think like that. I don't think us old schoolers that's, you know, from back in
And
the
I
day,
believe that
I don't
too.
think we have that mindset because we wasn't guided that way. We wasn't raised on that mindset. I don't think even these millennials, with most of them wasn't raised on that because we were their parents and we raised them. You get what I'm saying? I think they just got lazy.
No, but I know I'm 42 years old, and I know guys that's my age and older that think that that's the same thing. That they think if they paying all the bills or whether they don't have to come home and cook, clean, or do nothing. Even if they paying 50,
that was,
they just don't think that that's their thing. They don't think that that's their job. They think they could take
I
the
think it was
garbage
a
out.
situation they was allowed to do, so therefore they do it.
It's one of those sayings that a man will only do as much as you allow him to do. It's one of
Right.
those.
And if he
Because
wanted to, he
if
would.
I'm working and I'm paying the bills and I'm the woman and I'm getting up every day, going to work, pay, and you know, and every month making sure all the bills get paid and everything, and you the husband and you home, you gonna take care of them kids. You're gonna get them their bath, you're gonna help them with their homework, and you're gonna cook.
Yep.
I'm not gonna come home and cook too. I'm not doing that. That's
Yep.
just not gonna happen.
But
And we're not gonna be getting spaghetti dinners all night.
Because if you feel like that, then you need to get up off your butt and go out there and make the money. And then I can stay home and do my part. Cook, clean,
that's
take care
what
of
I'm
the kids.
saying. So,
And then too,
is it true that the money maker's supposed to do everything? Either the male
Nope.
or female making the money?
No, I don't agree with that. Just because you making the money
I
don't
don't.
mean you make all the decisions.
Right.
Nope.
That's all I'm saying. Because even if you making the money, whether you going 100% on the bills or 50% on the bills, and you come home and cook, and the females could come home and cook and clean, take care of the kids, do everything, and males 50%, 100%, or whatever, they think that that's it. Like they don't have to do, you know, the rest of the things that need to be done in the household.
No, I don't think.
Take out the garbage. Like literally, who made that rule up? Who said guys have to take the garbage out? And that's it.
I don't know.
I
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think that's it.
When you hear about all of, you hear about all of,
but I won't let the garbage just sit and overpile either.
You supposed to clean. Woman, we supposed to cook, clean, take care of the kids, do everything, and the guys take the garbage out. Like, who made this
like,
up?
get that garbage, get that trash.
Right, where did this come from? I'll take the garbage out if that's the case. Where did this come from?
No, yeah, I get your point on that.
And then too, with the times changing,
out of my house. I'll take that garbage.
A lot of women, we're becoming more independent, whereas before we had to be more demure and to the back. So I think now with that feeling of independence and I could do it and everything else, it's like, I don't need him. I could do it. And then it becomes a cycle.
Because even when the guys take the garbage out, who put the garbage bags back in the bag? The thing, us. We get the garbage ready for them to take it. Like, what who said that that's I want that job. I want to be a guy so I could just take the garbage out. Because I'm a woman and I cook, clean, take care of my kids and take the garbage. Well, I don't take the garbage out. My son takes the garbage out. But
what? Stop right there. Stop right there. Mm-hmm. You just answered your own question.
Yeah.
Because you said, who made up this rule? Who said that? Who, and you just said in your house, you cook, you clean, you do all of that. You don't take out the garbage. Your son take out the garbage. Who tells him to take out the garbage?
Ready, I get the garbage ready.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but you get it ready for him to take it out.
Because what else he gonna do? That's what I'm saying. Who made the rules? Who made these rules up?
But you doing it. Look,
but you're doing it.
Miss Adele, You doing
Because
it?
I sure
You
don't take
just
no garbage
said
out in my house either. I don't take out no
taking
garbage.
I
the
I
don't
garbage
won't
either.
sit
out, but
there and let it
also,
overpower either, but I don't take it out.
yeah,
Husband,
like
son, that garbage.
Somebody,
right. That's
I'll
what
get
I'm
one of these
saying.
dogs to take it out.
But at the same time, if I worked a 15, 14-hour shift, 10-hour shift, 8-hour shift, and then I come home, and then still cook and clean and take care of kids and do everything. And then my husband or what person I don't have anybody, but if I did, he did the same thing, and then he come home, he want to come home to a meal, a home cooked meal. He want to come home to a clean house. He want to come home to a quiet and the kids sleep.
So who gonna take so you gonna take the garbage out?
That's what I'm saying. That's all he can do.
Not gonna come home. Wait, but he not gonna come home and have to take out the garbage.
That's
He gonna come home, sit down, take a couple of deep breaths. How did one of the
Wait,
fellow?
but Adele, are you saying that he's gonna come home and still take out the garbage?
Yeah, after all that. And then I did all that in plus, and then I still ain't doing shit in their eyes. Like, why is it 50-50?
Wait, so the way you see it, you feel like, just so I make sure I understand what you're saying. The way you see it, you feel like men feel like because they work and they are the ones that pay the bills and do everything, and they go home. I mean, they go out to work every day, that they shouldn't have to come home and take out the garbage.
No, I'm saying that's all they have to do.
Oh, you're saying there's more that they can do, just besides going to the work and coming home and taking out the garbage.
Society made it that way. That's all they should do is go to work and come home and take out the garbage. Who the fuck? Who told? Excuse me, sister girl, cussing. But who told them that that's all they had? That's all they need to do is pay the bills and take the garbage out. Because we can go to work, pay bill, help with the bills, take care of everything else, and do all this. So why do they think that men should just do the same thing we do, go to work, but they just got to come home and take out the garbage? But we got to come home, cook, clean, take care of the kids and do all that and still pay with like some on the bills and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying. But
yeah. I'll say it this way, since y'all know I've been studying. It says in the good big book that a man eats by the sweat of his brow. So, Miss Adele,
you don't eat. You don't. You what the heck?
Yeah,
what the Bible say? A man that don't
look,
work,
if you didn't put in enough, then you getting beans and franks tonight. If you put in good, you get that good big breakfast with all the fixings.
Yes, but what if you work and he works, but you still got?
That's why he getting them beans and franks.
I'm talking about.
Now that's something to think about when you got both husband and wife both leaving the house every day working.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the woman that work and they go to work
clean,
and go home,
still watch help the kids with their homework. Still do all the domestic.
And all the men do is take out the
in the household. And, I think that's.
I'd bring him his plate with beans and franks, and me and my children would sit down and have gourmet.
No.
Also, that's what I was talking about, the 50-50. Why would we go 50-50 if I'm working and then I'm coming home, cooking, cleaning, take care of the kids?
It's not actually 50-50. It's actually 60-40.
No, I'm talking about 50-50 with the bills. And then I'm doing all this. Why shouldn't we go 70-30? I should be paying 30%. You should be paying 70% because I'm doing all the work at home. I'm working overtime at home. You know what I'm saying?
Adele says she's doing the leg work.
Yeah, I'm doing
all the
domestic. So why should I have to go 50-50 with you? Because we both working and probably if I'm making more than you or you, I don't care if I'm making more than you. And then I'm still coming home cooking and cleaning and doing all. I want to pay 30% because I'm coming home and doing all the work at home too. So that's another job in itself.
Mm-hmm.
And all you doing is taking out the garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And and paying 50-50 and thinking it's okay. No. I'm doing way more than you. Should I not, be paid more? Or keep my money to myself sometime? Because you should be doing way more.
No, I agree with that part.
That's if you both working. If he's at home, if you at home and you're a stay-at-home mom and he's paying all the bills and okay, it's a difference. But if y'all both working and y'all paying 50-50 and you still doing all this work at home and he's taking out the garbage, no. Take his ass out with the garbage. No.
Right. Well, ladies, sisters.
Yes. It's been fun.
Yeah,
I came on
I've
late.
been on over 3 hours, y'all.
3 hours and 9 minutes, 55.
Yeah, we're gonna have to resume this tomorrow.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I see Brooklyn done left you.
Yeah, she had to go cook dinner. But
so
Look,
she doing
to do her 70, do her 70-30.
80-20
Yeah.
actually, shit.
But I'm gonna go live again tomorrow at like 3:30 tomorrow.
Okay.
And we can resume some more of this. And I want to
Or
talk
different
about
topics, like different,
yeah, we can
topics.
talk
Yeah.
some more tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
But until
And there's
tomorrow,
a lot of stuff going on. Look,
yeah, we're
as
gonna
they as
recap.
Holcomb
We're
was
gonna
saying.
chat and recap tomorrow.
Have a blessed, beautiful night, ladies.
Oh,
Y'all do the same.
okay.
Wait, yeah, y'all do.
All right. Thank you. Love y'all. Be safe.
Where am I at? Oh, right here. Okay, what am I doing?
And he was on something when he was talking about the TVs. Everybody want a smart TV so they can smartly watch us.
Yep. All right. See you tomorrow, sister.
All right. Bye, ladies.